All right, so interview. By the way, there we go. And my hair is a mess again. All right. All right. Let's get this finished off. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Nice to see you. How's things going with you? And exciting. New. How is
Exciting.
oops.
How is?
Oh, there we go. So I'm just sitting here doing Elizabeth Keontae's here. Okay, so I'm not pulling up my chat right now so I can see what's going on. We're gonna turn the spirit box on today. We're gonna do a little bit of have some fun with them. It was really strange because we had it on last night and we were doing readings and stuff, and there was like information that they were sharing as well in regards to the readings that kind of blew a few people out of the water. That it was one person actually said she thought it was just a box that voices just randomly come out. I think it gave her kind of maybe a chill down the spine when she saw that when I use my spirit box, it's genuine, authentic spirits that are coming through. But who uh, wanted to question it? So she was a skeptic, right? So then I said, okay, well, let me do your reading right now while we have this all set up, and I'll do your reading, and you pay attention to me and the spirit box. And she had to go back and re-listen to certain sections of the reading, but she was kind of I didn't hear any dispute of the box afterwards. So I think it kind of maybe set itself and showed her that it is an authentic situation that we actually get to do. When you're dealing with the spirit realm, right? So I've just been sitting here working on a dream catcher. I just got to finish off the last of this one. So it'll give me enough time to allow some people to come in before we start doing our Q&A. But if you have a question now, feel free to answer or ask it, not answer it. But if you want an answer to a question, then feel free to ask. I just want to finish this little one up. It's for a little boy's room, right? So I'll show you guys. This is for a little boy's room. So there's the blue and white and gray. And then at the bottom, this is going to hang here, and it's going to be a double hoop, right? So it's pretty much like the other ones. I was doing more traditional ones because I wanted to have a balance of kind of both energies, but it turned out really well. I'm really actually happy about the color combination. Worked out really good. So yeah, so who else is there? Emily, and we have Elizabeth, Emily, and Keontae. Hi guys. So what do you guys want to do today? Do you want to do spirit box? Do you want to do readings? You guys get to call the shots. So, if you want to hear the spirit box, and I can put it on, no problem. So it's totally at your guys' call. Today is like kind of hump day, so we're all going to get involved and have answers for each other. Or if you're curious about a certain aspect of your situation spiritually, feel free to ask. I don't know why it is, but whenever I do a stream, my nose gets itchy. It's like doing the dishes when your hands are in soapy water and everything, you get this itch on your nose for some reason. I don't know why that happens or have an explanation, but, I've had, I've had a bit of allergies acting out, but nothing more than that, right? Um, so we're just going to finish this little gaffer off while we wait for a few people to come in. If there's anything you guys want to know ahead of time, I will probably do the energy reading later in the feed. Um, that way then we can actually open it up for everybody to have a possible reading by the end of the day or by the end of this stream. Hopefully we'll get a few of them done, and we'll work from there. So with that information, I need my okay, so I don't need these anymore. So get these. So I've been working at this little dream catcher for the most part of the day. I get detailed in my dream catchers, very detailed. I don't know why. I just have a total different, I guess, creative energy that flows through me. Um, that makes it all that much better. So don't need that one, and we don't need this one. Okay, so we're done with these ones. Where's my gray? I gotta find my gray beads. I need one thing of gray. And they're not in this one. Nope. They must be in the other one. Okay, so I just need to do a gray round and then we're done for this energy. Where did I put the lid for this one? That's what I'd like to know. Where did the lid go? That's bizarre. Okay, so we gotta get our smudge set up here. Oh, there it is. I found it. We gotta get our smudge session. I did do my house prior to starting the stream, but we're gonna do a smudge of the actual cards and everything now because we're gonna be doing the readings. Actually, I'm gonna maybe just put this to the side for now. It's almost done. Focus on the energy. So we're gonna put this away for right now. I can feel my energies are starting to come through because they get me when they start coming through and I'm supposed to be doing readings. They kind of screw everything up for me, so I have to put it down. Don't ask me why, but it's like it's like watching having somebody looking over your shoulder. How annoying that gets. It's kind of like that. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna just set him to the side for now. And let's see what is in store for us here on the cards today. Excuse me. Oh. Give me 1 second. I gotta get something to drink because I don't have any coffee or anything right now. But I am gonna grab my coffee. Perfect cup of coffee. Alright, so I got my cup of coffee. I've had only like 1 cup today. Can you believe that? And it's like, what time in the afternoon? Like, really? It's something else. So let's get this organized. I'm going to move this one out of the way a bit. So I don't keep bumping into it when I go to sit down. Alright, so anyways, here we go. Okay, so we're going to turn on the Spiritbox, seeing as you guys love it so much. I have to get the extension though for this. Hang on. I need to have the sound going off of the computer. Alright, so I got the headphone jack extension. So we can actually put it through the actual stereo now. So we'll do this. Let's see if we've got this set up. It doesn't have markings on the front. Okay. Where is it? Alright, let's see. How was your trip? I know you were mentioning that before. I hope you had a fabulous time and you got lots of pictures. What was your most memorable part of your trip? Was it meeting the person that you wanted to meet? Wasn't that the one that was a trip that you were going to meet him? Or is that another one? I don't know. I was just curious. I don't know why there would be another one, but who knows? Maybe somebody caught your eye over there. Who knows, right? Must have caught your eye. Must have caught your eye. So hi. So Wildflower, welcome back. Keontae. I'm just waiting for it to load up. It takes a bit to get it going. It doesn't like to work on my time. Okay, so we're gonna try and get this to pull up this time. And you have to change the settings. You were spot on. Aha, I'm so excited. Oh my God, really? Oh, super dude. Super, 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 super. I'm so happy for you. Oh my God. Oh my God, really? Oh, shit. Yeah. Thank you, universe. Thank you so much for making this happen for Elizabeth. I have undue gratitude to you to my spirit guides, to all my energies for making that possible for our lovely Elizabeth. I know that we were really hoping for the best, and sure enough, we gave you the direction to the right person. And I'm so excited. I can't believe it. I'm just, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Uh, oh my Lord, really? It's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Oh my God. So how was it? You got to tell us all about it. You got to give us all the deets on this. I want the details of this one. I'm so excited for you. I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. All right, so let's see what the afterlife after that. I don't think there's anything that can really top that for me today. But knowing that things actually, you took the trip and you went, even though you were feeling nervous and everything about the whole situation, it turned out to be pretty good. So there you go. I'm so excited for you. I'm beside myself. I'm happy. This is exciting, exciting news that you're official at that just from the one trip. Isn't that weird? It's like, wow. So excited. So. Ah. Oh my God. I'm so happy. I'm just like, I'm excited. Oh. Okay, hang on. I turned it on and then accidentally turned it off. Hang on. Oh no, I didn't turn it off. I turned off the Sanctus. Okay. That's so exciting. I'm really stoked for that. I'm not going to try and freak myself out this time. Turn this down a bit. All right, energies, you can come forward. Where are you today? Themselves. Well, tell them all to come hang out. We got some work to do. It's time to get to work. Energies. No more lazing around for the day. That's really cool. Oh, I'm so happy, so happy. Congrats, my girl. I'm really glad that worked out. I don't even, Yahoo! So that just makes me feel so good. I just, when you guys come back and you share these stories for others to be able to, experience it, for the value that I do my readings and things work out in the favor of the best interest of the parties, right? So there should be, a lot of people are seeing it and going, wow, can I have that exact same thing happen? You can actually, help, put the situation, into the universe and deal from there, right? Just gonna get my little. That's so crazy. And how was it? Like, what else? What are one of the highlights? Did he take you to a fancy restaurant, or what? We want to know the details, girl. We want to get the DL on the trip L, okay? Right? We want to know what's going on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so happy for you. That worked in your favor. Able to move on and experience that, right? So you're definitely on point with asking about future, future information. So that's exciting. I'm very excited for you. Just goes to show that, when you have a reading done with Emmy will give you the straight truth, but give you, the half and half. It's like some of it has to be negative in order to get the positive to work, to get charged, right? Fine dining, gifts, and just good. I am so happy for you. It's like you met your Prince Charming, or he's like a Prince Charming then, wasn't he? 958. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I'm just actually getting the cards and everything ready to be pulled out. Just got to clean my area here a little bit. I have little hairs floating around here from my kitties. They like to, put their hair all over the house. Okay, so. But yeah, I'm really stoked. Now I feel good today. Then that's how you start off a stream. That is the best part of it all. Is that, starting it off with a check-in. And need I say more? All right, so we're gonna. Oh, we only have the Sanctus working today. Cows. What about the cows? Anybody want to know about cows? What the hell? Give me something to work with. How am I supposed to work with cows? Cows are silly. We don't want cows. We want sheep. I'm just kidding. All right. Get this over here. So, Martin, you're going to ask a question here. So I have to go back for it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to get down to your question, Martin. So you want to know if and stole 50,000 worth of bitcoins over a year ago, the police are looking for them. Will they be caught? You mean you still have an open file even after a year that this has happened? That's crazy. That's crazy. But I don't know where you're from. Like, I'm guessing that you're from either the States or UK, right? So I'm not too sure what area you're actually located in, but we'll see what the cards, if they can pull anything up for you. Yeah. We'll see what we can do. Okay. That's why I was wondering about, stating it up. So if you still have an active thing, or they're not, why are they not going and actively searching then of these people? Why are they putting it on a standstill kind of energy, right? Why are they putting it as an energy and standing still? There's a few that are going to be stuck. Somebody's going to get stuck. It's not all going to come out at the current situation. It's not going to all be revealed right away. I'm getting the feeling that there is things going in place of it, but I'm wondering why the police aren't more involved, or whoever needs to be held accountable for whatever services, where you were using Gmail or whatever. That's Gmail is very common for that. A lot of people, property, what? Probably. So it was probably a few of them are being pursued, possibly. Direction in it. Now let's see what's going on in regards to this situation that you're asking about. This spirit guides and energies, please come forward and give us some answers about this situation that Martin is facing right now. Is there any messages for him in regards to the situation that he's kind of found himself in? Oh, this definitely opening up a can of worms. It is. But you're determined to get to be off this journey. You want it solved. You want it to be incomplete. Like you want the road ahead not to be so, over here and then over there and just being left in confusion state. While you're trying to, map out your own situations with this. I think it's going to pull out a lot of hostile energy. Definitely hostile. I'm feeling like a hostile feeling from this card today. Like there's been a battle going on behind, right? That you might just be walking straight into. Okay, you might be walking straight into something that might not be in your best interest. So I would have to say that taking on this matter by yourself would be a very dangerous move. I don't think that you should be involved in it. I would definitely let the authorities deal with it. It could be a bigger thing than what you're expecting to be, maybe just a simple thing that's taking place, but maybe there is information that they gained from that situation when they first opened the file that you could have, they could have, but pointing them in a direction of who it was. And I think this person is going to say, it wasn't me. It was the other two. Was there 3 of you in there? And something about 3 of you being there? I'm not sure. I need my mouse here. Yeah, so I think that this is you're not going to achieve any ground on your own. So you have to definitely be in, not, okay, what the heck. Okay, you guys got to, like, catch in here. You know, then you guys hurry up. You know, so you have, like, the information that you want to be taken care of and solved, right? You're willing to put your own life at risk for this amount of money, this cryptocurrency that you're missing. Is nobody being held accountable, though? Who is not being held accountable for the situation, right? That's the question that I have. Why is the person that you know, provided your service, you know, or don't you have, like, insurance through your cryptocurrency where you get it or where you deal with it? Is there not, like, you know, that their system is, you know, not being held accountable? Right? I think that you would probably end up having to file a court case. I think that there being a possible court case coming out. I have a lot of energy that's hiding itself within the existence of whatever it is where they are. They're in hiding. They're not willing to reveal themselves right away in regards to it. You know, they're definitely trying to cover the situation. You know, and trying to not be held accountable. So I don't see it. I don't see it as a benefit for you to go and pursuing this on your own. You know, because the path that you might embark on could be a very argumentative. Maybe getting mad at that situation is probably not the best idea. Even though you want to scream, rant, and rave to them, just let the universe or let your guides handle it, or, you know, your local RCMP can handle the physical part, but the mental and spiritual part you have to look after on your own, kind of thing, right? But you will find that if you start making noise about it, it's going to get solved. But you have to start making noise. You have to seriously be proactive in regards to the situation that you're facing, right? And that's why I see this one dragon coming in, and he's just hollering. He's hauling. And, you know, you get into that state of mind frame and things will get done. Things will be cleared away and looked after. And it's unfortunate you would have to get to that level of anger is greater than, greater. It's, you know, your livelihood is being not being noticed or willing to be the situation I don't feel is you know, going to get resolved. Personally, I don't see a resolving issue in this, to be honest with you. And if there is, that's going to be a very big there could be, like, more than what they've revealed to you, that maybe you opened up a can of worms and now more information is getting involved into the RC or to your local police station is now maybe getting, you know, more information. And keep checking back with them, because I would be, like, hauling ass on them and be in their face 24/7. I don't care if you are sitting behind a desk, you should still be able to, you know, go and do your policeman duties. You know what I mean? You know, this isn't a small thing, right? But I don't feel that there's going to be any resolution in the near future, though. The thing is, there's going to be a lot of heated emotions coming out, and, you know, you're going to just lash out at whoever you can. Just try to remain calm. Try not to blow up in front of people. Keep your composure. They like to listen better to people that aren't irate, you know, that can actually have a conversation, you know, and deal with it. And just, if you have anything. The thing that I'm wondering about it, do you guys have, like, an arbitrator that when you file, like, a police complaint, do they have, like, a hierarchy for, you know, internal investigation as to why this hasn't been dealt with? Or it's turning what? So I don't feel that this is going to get resolved right away because of that situation. It could have opened up more information for the said parties. Okay. And I would just allow the RCMP, or RCMP, you're not from Canada, but local authorities to deal with it, and just keep checking in. Be very on their back and make sure that they're doing this for the sake of your sanity. I would be pissed. I would have lost it like a long time ago, right? And I'd still be down probably every day or at least every other day to find out, somebody needs to give me an answer. Somebody's got to deal with this and find out what the fuck is going on. If there's more information to the actual situation that this is, what do you call it? Like a scam or the theft part. I don't feel that it's that. It's more of trying to pull off a scam and make it towards the cryptocurrency. There's a lot of tension around the actual cryptocurrency in community, that it's not really as valuable as you think it is. But who am I to say? There's not a lot of places that still do not accept cryptocurrency. I know a few gambling sites that do because they like to launder their money, mind you. But I don't feel that this is going to get resolved, and it could go into like maybe a bigger thing, like even ask the question when you go down. But I would pay the I'm going to say RCMP, but I'm meaning your local authorities in regards to the situation and finding out. Because a year shouldn't have to go by unless there's some kind of investigation going on that's beyond your control or beyond your situation that has arisen in the whole circumstance. I think you should check that out. Let's see if there's any other messages. Okay, so you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you're withdrawing your energy from situations. You're not being so free giving, and because of the situation, it's left a sour taste in your mouth for sure. And you have the Ace of Cups, then you get the Three of Cups, and it's like there's a lot of love in this energy cycle that you're going through, but you're not willing to provide for anybody. You are definitely not in the mood for dealing with other people's shit. That's what I heard. Three of Cups, people are just wanting to hang out with you because, they can take advantage of you easier than most people would, because you are a genuine person. No, I mean like dangerous in regards to maybe opening up something different, right? If you know who these people are and the police aren't doing anything, then I would really find out who's going to be accountable for your money. I would go find out. I would ask whoever your person that you dealt with. Did you say you lost it when you went into your email? Well, I hope you do, because that you do end up with getting at least something taken care of. That's totally your call, and making sure that you're doing what you need to do. So if you're doing it all good, you should end up getting results, but you never know. Sometimes they aren't. What are you doing holding your cryptocurrency in your email, though? That doesn't make sense to me either. I get my email hacked like numerous times. People just hack it for whatever reason, just to make it, I can't get into it. I've had to start different emails over again. As soon as I had that happen, I just open a new one. Have everything transferred over so you're not missing anything. I have it on exchanges. Oh, okay. New passwords they used your email to request a new password, but then that would allow them in. Somebody has to know details about you to get into. Most emails ask you certain security questions before you can be allowed in. Like everything's got like security questions. Like, how are they doing it? That's what I'd like to know. I hope you do get a resolution to it. Like you've got the world. You do have information and situations holding you or providing different directions.
Right.
Slack email, easy hack. Oh, okay, well, I don't know anything about Slack email. I don't know how good of a service provider they are to begin with. Easy hack. You can get into, and I've done it even on my own accounts to see if it actually is as easy as it seems, or that they like to reveal to you. And it is. I'm not saying that you're not experiencing it, because I've experienced it on Gmail, right? That's why I don't use Gmail for my other personal. I have a different name and provider that takes care of my Gmail, not having to have Gmail. It's a little bit more secure, the one that I use, and I don't feel that, I've ever had to worry. I've had experiences with my bank card having to reissue it, and having people that have taken the number that has been used on one website and that was using on different websites, and they track that for you through my bank. They were tracking it and seeing what kind of things. There was purchases coming out of California, out of Toronto area. There's numerous places that they did, and all I could do was go down and meet with a bank and set up a new account. They shut everything down. They locked it all up when they started seeing these incorrect kind of algorithms showing up in my bank account. It wasn't. They definitely got a hold of me and told me that I had to go down to the bank, that purchases were trying to be made on my account. So, yeah, I would definitely set up the two what is it? What do they call that again? The second authorization, like what do they call it? An authentic, I can't even remember what they call it. Second, I can't even think of what it's called. The secondary, that they have to go through as well to get, into the account. The secondary I don't know. Thank you, two-factor authentication. I can't even speak to that. I'm just kind of just like, ooh. Yeah. So the two, yeah. It's a good thing to have. Sometimes not. But for the most part, I've been happy with even going with mail.com. There's a good one there. What other one? There's Outlook that is getting a little bit more secure. They're amping up their security. Gmail, I don't think that they've ever really done anything. Awkward. Seeing if they even have like a security situation. Right, so let's see what is going to be the overall outcome for your situation. Let's see what the energies and spirit guides have to say about your lost situation. And that's right, they should. I've had it where I've had mine done and I've reported to the RCMP, right? They were trying to tell me that nobody was hacking my account, and I had it all recorded on my modem because it tracks in and out traffic, and it wasn't made from my IP address. So that was the one thing that they did. Didn't even look at, but I printed out everything on my the information from my server for my information, right? All right, so we got yeah, you definitely are going to get rewarded back. You're going to be able to experience, the perseverance in regards to losing, but then you see you're going to gain. You're going to return back to. It's not going to be a very hard trip, but I feel that this person is balancing the energy, is taking note, and is working with you, not against you. And then with your spiritual path, this is going to make you a lot stronger in your spiritual sense, because you can handle situations like as quick as you can. But you're determined to get to the bottom. Like there's nothing that's going to stop you. You're definitely, you could be the fire sign that is showing through here. I don't know what fire sign it is, but it's definite fire showing up in regards to behind you that's going to support you. That could be your energy, or your partner, or friend energy, whichever it may be, right? Red. Yes, it's red. See, even the spirit box says it's red. But you'll definitely get to the bottom of it with your perseverance. Like you're going on and on and on and continuing forward. and not even questioning, anything now. You're just moving forward and saying, no, this is going to get done, blah, 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 right? Um, so you've kind of hit kind of a downward, how do you say, kind of hit a situation that brought you down, but you're building yourself back up, like, if that makes sense. It's not like it's building yourself up, but your confidence level and everything else, it's, been challenged. Excuse me. Um, may have felt like you kind of, um, but you are going to win at it. You definitely are going to win at this challenge that's coming before you. The ending of it is going to be coming through. Like when you have the king, that's pretty much the top of the rank that you're going to get. So who knows what's in store for you for that, from that note, but your perseverance is going to pay off, and you are definitely going to be able to take your energy back from this and be able to build again. Red, he's talking about the fire is red. Okay. Bottom of the deck experience is this, it's still the Five of Wands. It's still prominent in your situation, but hopefully now with better knowledge that you can deal with the situation and use your strength and your perseverance to make things happen. Make them have to be accountable for all that they're doing, right? Beat it. Yes, beat. Just beat it. And give them a couple little pows from the spiritual realm. It's time to get somebody's ass whooped. Somebody's going to get an ass whoop, and I know that. Whoever, that's going to be, it's not going to be accountable to me. It's not going to have to worry. Because we don't cause harm against others. We let the karma handle them themselves. Alright, so the Pentacles, you will be rewarded. So energy for this week is Six of Pentacles. You're going to be in a giving, for the rest of the people in chat. This is going to be a very giving week. Allowing people to be more supportive against others, that maybe don't get to have certain things in their life because of, their experience. Not even the experience itself is showing itself, but, the gain from it, that you're going to receive a payback kind of energy, right? So it's giving back. So this could be the person that you're interacting as far as the cryptocurrency experience, but you're going to get returned to you what is duly yours. I think is what you're going to be very much in tune to, right? They're going to have to be probably they'll end up auditing the company. That for them to be pulling a scam like that, there's got to be a police investigation. Must be going on by now, because I keep thinking that it's over, but it's not over. Like it's a bigger kind of pot now. That they're kind of looking into before. Maybe yours has now been linked into other scams that have been going on, and they're maybe preparing the notes for it, or going more deeper as things are being revealed to the RC or to your local authorities that are handling it, right? But I don't feel that it's going to be in the near future. I think it's going to be a little bit more time is going to have to wait, but only. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say within 9 months there should be a solution. There'll be an answer for your situation. But within 9 months, somewhere in there is going to give you. You're going to have to maybe wait for a little bit longer, right? For the but the mass, it's there, right? I gotta move you. Hang on. Okay. William. Who's William? Anybody know a William? William's here for you guys. I don't know who it is, right? So you just have to be very adamant about dealing with people. Like you hear those stories of a lot of the scams that are going on around. Like there's for us here in Canada, we've got the the Canadian Revenue Agency apparently doesn't phone out, but you get this little link saying that, if you had a warrant or something, that you'd have to sign in and deal with this warrant before you receive your payments. Like, it's not anything that our country tax offices even do, right? So yeah, so hopefully that they will find the root of it, as to how they managed to do it. Maybe there's something within, as far as that's concerned, and just stay up to date on it, and make sure that things are moving. Even if you feel like they're stuck, maybe more information has been added for some reason. That's why I keep hearing more and more and more, right? So it could be, maybe check back with them and say, hey, has there been any, is this being connected to another file, or are we going to be resolving this soon? Just being adamant about it, right? Because it is your experience. So you can ask. No one gets hurt. I hope not, because I know that a lot of the ones that do the kind of scams that they're looking at. The question is, okay, we're all doing finances today. Why is finances Wednesday? Okay, Wednesday is finance. It's all about the money now. To this last. Okay, so money. What's going on with the money factors in everybody's life today, Spirit? What's going on with the money factors that so many are, kind of coming forward with direction, advice, provide that direction for whoever's needing it. Okay, so for the person that is format. Okay, so first card out is the Six of Cups, the Star card, and we have the Magician in reverse. And I feel that there's there's a strong connection for someone here, and it's in regards to it could be like your twin, if somebody is a twin in this chat, whether it be a male or female twin. I think there's been a little bit of upset. And then you have the Eight of Cups now, wondering and wishing and trying to make movement forward, but she's just waiting for the answer. Like, you're not going to receive the answer if you're if you're being left in the dark on everything. You're not asking for the right question as far as experience. What am I supposed to do? How can I make this work better? I feel this person is kind of lost with themselves and just kind of barely just getting by and making wishes, that hoping that things will change around, that things will get changed around, right? Yeah, just let it see, took the words right out of my mouth. Let it be a natural experience. Allow the situation to unfold with you, and just being aware of what's going on around you. You have the 6 and you went to the 8. So the 6 of Cups may be in reverse for the time being. I think it's maybe something that you had kind of jumped over, thinking that you didn't really have to deal with it, but it's still there. It's not going to go anywhere. You're still going to have to deal with whatever this situation is tied to this. The moment that is tied to a 6 of Cups in reverse energy. But you guys will be grounded. You will be definitely in a grounded situation. You don't have to really do a whole lot, because you're just little young energy. But the spiritual part of it, maybe you are separated from your twin, or your twin flame, twin, whatever twin you want to put there. I feel that there's a lot of unneeded or unsought information that's going to be revealed to you in regards to your experiences. And you're going to have to make a choice of, do you go, do you stay? It's kind of like a yes and no, right? So it's an easy answer that already. That you already know what's going to be coming forward. There could be somebody doing a connection with you, might be doing a little bit of magic to get you on the path with them, or correlating with them, or experiencing with them. You know, the magician really isn't supposed to be doing the work that he's doing, but he's doing it anyway. It's in reverse. You know, so not doing it with great intentions or with positive intentions, that's messing with somebody's free will. And we do have energies like that are going to take that and they're going to run with it if they have a chance. The outcome card is the Nine of Cups. So this is definitely wanting to know the connection. You're wanting to know how this is really working out for you. Is it really beneficial to you to have to deal with this? You know, you can only deal with one cup at a time. You can't deal with like all 9 of them, right? But being aware of what this energy is doing as far as is it healthy? Is it a healthy situation that you're thinking about? Because we see the fruit and vegetables down here, which, you know, provides kind of like good eating, like you're eating healthily, you're looking after yourself. You know, you've understood that certain things aren't good for you, certain things are, but weighing your odds and just dealing with each one as it comes, right? You can't take them all on at once, right? So, you know, don't underestimate yourself, okay? Don't ever underestimate yourself and what you're capable of doing. You know, the multitasking, the energy, taking it all and being able to manifest with that whole situation and being able to move forward because you're grounded and you want to stay within your own situation, but you're going through these cups and you're saying you're deciding which ones get to stay and which ones get to go, right? Just in your spiritual experiences for these, whatever you've got in each cup, right? So I'm just doing, I thought I was doing, what's her name's there? Where is she? With the money tied up thing, where is she? Who is next after Martin? Okay. So we're doing, where'd she go now? I don't see it. Huh. Maybe chat, I'm not sure. This could, okay, so we're dealing with a lot of different energy here. I'm guessing then. Maybe that's why some of it's upside down, some of it's not meant to be directed to one, where it might be directed to the other. Like we're getting snow right now. We're outside it's like snow, and it's like wet snow. I don't know why this energy is not allowing you. It's restricting you. You're being restricted. You're being, you know, restricted to home. What? Chianti. Okay. Chianti's next. I don't understand why there's upside down energy there. If it's your energy that you're dealing with, I'm feeling that this is you know, you may be trying to do a little bit of magic to get what you want because you're not getting the answers that you need, and I think you're taking the wrong step towards trying to manifest situations that you felt like you've been duped. You know, nobody's actually teaching you or guiding you. You know, you're asking for spirit guides, you're asking for energy, you're asking for all the things that you need to have your spiritual journey with. And it's all being blocked. Like everything that's coming towards you has been blocked for whatever reason. I think it's more of you haven't learned your lessons, you haven't understood what lessons have been already placed in front of you, and that you're just kind of skipping through it and not paying any attention to, you know, whether you have an 8 of cups, a 6 of cups, not really putting any energy into the actual romantic part of, you know, your cups, right? You've got a lot of people, a lot of admirers. You have a lot of people that, or men that you like. You know, they're all, you know, lining up. All your cups are lining up, and you've got one in front of you that, you know, you don't know if you want that one, or, you know, you're very indecisive right now in regards to the relationship part. So this is for somebody that's trying to manifest something more, right? You're wanting to have more and more. The greed is going to end up ruining your whole situation of dealing with ego, greed. Um, wealth is attained spiritually, is attained through hard work and the ability to understand, your position and where you want to be, right, is not where you are, right? So you're checking the resources, or even kind of, I'm getting the kind of feeling that you're checking into somebody. Somebody is, or you're looking into, your prospective person that, you currently have, feelings or intertanglements with. Um, but everything is just it's not working for you. It's not moving you. It's not giving you an opportunity. It's blocking you from going down this path. I think this is a path that could be as a result of doing magic work without the permission of the other person that you are doing the magic against. But you're sitting back and enjoying the end result. So it's almost like you have a smirk and you're kind of looking at the situation like, haha, I beat you at this, right? I'm there before you. And that's not a healthy way to do things either. It said police. So that one's for you, Martin. Police wide. So police wide. But the police came up for you. I don't know whose energy this is, but it's confusing everybody else. It's got everybody else confused because it's just confused me. Like, I don't even know why this is even here, because it doesn't make sense to me that, 1 minute you got the eights and then you break free from all this and you start manipulating the energy in the cup to benefit you, to take you to a higher existence. The person that's using someone, I would suggest it to probably kind of better not do the the cheating, the taking the fast route to wherever you're going, because you might just get slowed down really quickly. But planning your path, planning everything, you can plan it, doesn't mean it's going to happen in the order that you're hoping for. And I think the universe is kind of blocking this energy of you're manifesting and doing it from a greedy point of an avenue, right? Or this could be the other person that's understanding that, oh, I see how this person is operating, or it's being revealed to someone else about your misendeavors by trying to do magic. And somebody's going to be there to call your bluff. It's not going to get past this one. You're not going to make it through this one because she's a stronger energy than you. This could be, somebody that your guide keeping you out of harm's way, but you're being too egoish. Your ego is still very big. You got all these men admiring you and wanting to be with you, and it's made your head swell. You get what filled. Yeah, it's filled with men. So you can sit back and ponder and see what happens. Which one is going to be the winner of your heart type thing, and you're going to put them through tests and things that don't really need to happen, but you just want to have some fun with people's energy, which isn't really a good idea. I would never mess with anybody else's energy. But the magician can't work. Magician is refusing to be any part of that energy field. He's not there to benefit you. He's there to benefit all the beings that are within the existence of the spirits from. All right, so what's this one? And then you have the Hierophant. So just be aware of what you're doing. Try not to be messing with anybody's shit, because then you get the karma will end up coming back. So be very careful as to what you're manifesting or creating within your reality right now. But don't feel like you're alone, because you're definitely not alone spiritually. You have a lot of options. You have a lot of people that are willing to go to bat for you. So maybe this decision, you're waiting on somebody else to help you with this and to make sure that it's a good decision, like give you some input into what decisions you're going to be making over this next little period. Holiday. Maybe you need to go on a holiday. Who knows? I sure know that I need a holiday at least once a week. And that's my Sunday. I don't do anything on Sundays. Unless required to. So this person that, whoever this reading is meant for, I don't even know if you're even in the room. I don't think that this person is even in the chat. I think they're too fearful. I think they're too fearful of being accountable and saying that they fumbled. Like they dropped the ball kind of thing with their, training or whatever. Taking on the magician role way too quick, and things aren't working in favor, and it's like everything's kind of failing and falling apart. You need to get more stronger within your spiritual self to be able to be a magician and understand how it works, and understand when you can use it, when you can't use it. And you just jumped right in, no lifesaver or nothing. You just jumped right into it, and now you've got situations and people showing up because you've requested that in the magician state. But you're not sure which one you're going to pick, or which one even has the value to even stick around to be part of you, right? You're looking at them and you're sizing them all up, seeing which one is going to benefit your ego. Your ego is going to be the destroyer of all this. You can't be coming at it with an ego mind. And being overconfident within yourself is fine, but when you're overconfident and you're trying to do it for somebody else, be careful of what is going to be attaching to it. Like you'll possibly be bringing, a positive note into somebody's life. Him. Okay. Oh, my eyes. I hate it when I get those little goopy things in my eyes. But move forward. Go do whatever is going to make you feel like you're achieving something. You're definitely not taking, a shortcut with this one, I don't think. But the Hierophant says, have at it. Do whatever you want. Be accountable for the reactions and the situations that are unfolding for you. Be accountable. Or that appear before you. Appear before you. You may have to go back to a situation that you were part of when you were younger. That's what I'm feeling. And now that you went to the Eight of Cups and you didn't get the answer that you wanted. The answer wasn't what you wanted to hear. So then you tried to change it by being the magician. Then, after doing the magician work, you ended up achieving more than what you asked for. But you were replenished with the Nine of Cups, and they're replenished, and now you're just kind of feeling it out. You're going to take the best one that is financially stable, is going to have money. That's the ego brain thinking that you want to be with someone that has everything. That has everything, that you don't have to do nothing in regards to any spiritual work or anything. It's just going to happen. Sorry, you're going to have to make a choice, and universe will sit there and, whatever choice you make, they'll bless it. But you're not going to get what you expect. Is going to be totally different. You're going to be rich in a lot of different ways, other than financial situation. But you're stuck. Like, I can't get past these two energies. These two energies are blocking, are the same in one, but different levels. Okay, you can't try it and able. Okay, so they've tried to maneuver this. Okay. You guys have tried to do this spiritual connecting. Could this be another person and the magician stuck in the middle of a love squabble? There could be many different things going on in this situation. I can't even keep track. You guys are going so fast. You guys are going way too fast with this. Way too fast. You guys got to slow down before you end up spilling it all and losing it. All right, so what is the decision that the universe is making? 201s. So there's definitely another party coming through. You guys are manifesting someone of balance. This is going to offer you the balance that you're seeking within yourself. But you need to seek this in yourself before somebody else can be part of it. What caused this situation to happen was the women are coming forward and not being, being two different entities in one. One is more confident, the other one's kind of, kind of humble and not very knowledgeable. But it could be like even like a sister, like a younger sister, and you're going to teach her the ropes, or a younger brother, whatever sexes, all these. But I feel that you're going to be basically having to look after maybe that maybe you've been acquired a position where you have to look after the female sister, or this could be a male looking after the brother, but they're wondering what is all out there, right? And you're going to show them exactly what is out there, what is to be expected, when you start working with the universe. And she's taking her time. She's taking her time to teach you. She's going to show you what she's learned over the time that she's been here. But I do feel that, the Two of Wands is definitely looking at, what situation is going to unfold, or where to go next. And you're going to guide them. Talk. Yeah, you definitely have to have a talk with your younger, not your younger self, but a younger energy than you are. Is frigid. Okay, so somebody's getting frigid. Somebody doesn't want to talk about it, or somebody's being coy with someone else. I think it's probably just being coy. I don't see that one as a very productive moment. I think the person's just kind of complacent. I think they're trying to avoid it. Don't want to experience it. Then tell the universe you don't want it. Send it back. And if you don't know how, take yourself and just release it. I no longer want this energy to be involved with me. All right. Just, people are wanting to be single. That's what I'm getting. That there's a lot of people out there that are tired of hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So that's what I try not to go over and over with energy. I get tired of it. I get tired of it being, coming to me, and I'm, trying not to keep my energy intact with whoever's needing the reading. Okay. So let's find out what's going on too. Okay. Alright, so let's go and see what's going on for Chianti. So Chianti, we're going to do yours next. We're going to see if, we'll let that one sit for a bit and see what the heck that was about, because it was definitely a situation for someone that is not wanting to come forward with what they've done, right? They've kind of went and got out against the grain of, the universe, and ended up with, situations that are unfolding for them that they're not aware of, that they should be aware of. Okay, so for your first card, Chianti, we have, this is one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to say this once. If you guys are not in a positive mood to get your readings, I won't do them. Because I'm not dealing with upside down cards. If you're so confused, you need to figure the shit out before you come and ask me, because it just makes everything else more confusing. Like getting cards, and I guarantee you probably 70% of these cards right here that I hold in my hand are going to be reversed. For some reason, I have a funny feeling that people are not putting forth the energy in a positive notion. They're only doing it half-assed. So you're going to get a half-assed result. So it's 50% of the cards are in reverse. The other 50% is now the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, a reverse Five of Swords, a reverse Seven of Wands, and we have the Sun card in reverse. So somebody has already manipulated the situation to be of a benefit to them. Everybody is patiently waiting for somebody that is not going to be coming. Okay, it could be an ex-lover that you're wanting to reconnect with. You may have totally morphed or transitioned yourself so completely that the other person, um, but you're feeling that you need to deal with this emotion of heartbreak, and holding somebody else accountable that doesn't want to be held accountable is not a good idea. But I feel that you're wanting to go back to whatever this relationship was, because it's changed. Like, you've changed, they've changed. They're taking care of business, they're being honorable, with dealing with financial end of things. Knight of Wands is going to come and teach you how to be more self-sufficient energy. But you're stuck in this love thing. Like, what the heck is going on? The person, the Seven of Wands, is below you, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun card is below the Three of Swords. I think this energy just wants to be let go. Just let go and allow him to experience, for him to be able to maneuver. Don't bombard him. Don't give him too much. Because he wants to be able to have a new beginning too, right? This person wants to be happy and joyful, and just not getting it from the present Queen of Pentacles, or the relationship that is currently going on or has just recently broken. He's willing not to. He doesn't want to have to sit around and do nothing. And enough with the spirituality part. He wants to say, I'll figure that out later. But it's definitely somebody that doesn't understand the idea of spirituality, and how much, taking those swords into your heart, those three daggers, or like the three wish, or how do they say, the three strikes, you're out kind of energy. That's what I'm feeling here. Is that it's been three strikes, he's out, moving on to the next one. But you can't let go of that. You had such a great experience with that you're allowing yourself to remember a great experience. But at the same point, it wasn't as happy as you're perceiving it to be now, because you've kind of forgotten and outlogged the or outdid the three strike rule, that you in general had started making this what is going to be a three strike rule. Like, so the Seven of Wands is below you, and he'll take it. He'll take the three strikes and move on. Doesn't want to intermingle with drama. Doesn't want to have to, put you on a pedestal and keep you spinning. He's not willing to do that for you. And I'm just having a deja vu right now of a dream that I had. This is real. It's a real situation for someone out here that pulled the three strike rule, and it didn't pay off to take that forward step with that kind of idea or that ideology to the relationship. Because then after that you get the Three of Pentacles, so everything is going to happen in threes for you. Like the number three is going to be relevant in your life, like numerology wise. You're the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Knight, 5, 7, and then the Sun card, number 11. Right, so he's definitely wanting to move forward with someone, maybe somebody that's not so spoiled rotten energy wise, that because you came from an affluent background, doesn't mean that you need to be all showy. And this person isn't into a financial, is not into the financial end of it. He's not there because of the money, the situation. He's not there for. He's there to be actually just truly loved and being allowed to grow without having to be accountable to anybody but him and his partner. Right? Even his partner is getting bombarded. He's just feeling like overly, constantly having to keep going and writing and moving in a work state. It's just not enough for whoever this queen is being portrayed as. It's not enough. It's never going to be enough for this queen. It's not. She's going to be more demanding. She's going to get more demanding. And as you can see, the three daggers, that she said, no, if you can't keep it together, then we're done. Okay, so she's calling herself out and saying she's destroying, or not destroying, but dismantling this whole situation because it doesn't suit her needs. Okay, so you need to really put your woman in check, because she's going to destroy it, and she's going to end up leaving with what she has, right? And she's pretty affluent, like financially, she's stable. She's got everything working in her favor for her own journey, but not to be intertangled with someone else at this point is really not worth it to her. She doesn't want to. She's not willing to. And then when she sees you achieving and working hard to get to where you want to be every day, you work hard, you fight to live another day. And, you just want to be a sun card. You just want to be able to experience life on a more cool, collective energy and to enjoy it with your partner. It's not all about the glitz, the glamour, and all the bullshit and drama. And, that's not why this person is in your life, right? This person is in your life because he's attracted to you. He wants to be with you and wants to, show you the world and through different eyes of seeing, right? And which is fine. This obviously, taking control of your life, of your own life, being accountable, and realize that being a queen doesn't mean that you don't have to achieve things as well. You have a certain situations that you have to be accountable to, right? So this energy is making you accountable, accountable, not accountable, but you were, you did have a good connection, but you screwed that one up. Don't screw this one up. Don't, because he's not going to stand around and just wait for you. He's going to move. He's going to keep moving and moving and experiencing. Whether you're there or not, he's going to keep moving, So it's your choice if you want to get on the bus and experience life as it's being given to you, or you just want to sit back and sit in your little queen throne here and wait for somebody to come and fetch you. Somebody's going to come and fetch you. Common. If you really want, a Queen of Pentacles is waiting for someone to rescue her, but there's not really any need for rescuing. It's just another excuse. It's an excuse. So that it didn't work out for you as you planned it. It was an automatic, fell apart as soon as you started building it. So I don't know. Somebody's worried about finances here. The queen is definitely not in the worry of finances. Does not have to worry about financial, situations. She has it all. But she is not willing to allow past loves that she felt that she was connected to. She's trying to create something that isn't worth creating because the person's, not willing to fight for it. He gave up. He says, I'm not going to surrender to this love. This is not what I want. This is not anything that I need. So, he'll get chased right out of there. So then you have the King of Cups. There you go. The King of Cups is going to come through your water sign. And you're going to, have a Page of Swords that is in reverse. That, which is fine. Pages are better off in reverse as far as I'm concerned. But, this person's not going to come through and be a knight in shining armor for you. He's just going to be a plain Jane kind of energy. And doesn't really feel that he needs to work very hard, but he stands there and he guides himself and protects himself from whatever is coming forward to him, right? But he's in reverse. He's not feeling a threat coming into this relationship or being part of it. And then you have the King of Cups is, grounding himself, possibly to the connection that you already have somewhere, met with this person, and he's still connected. He's still connected to the experience that you had with him, right? That maybe that's the energy that hurt you the most. That now is, kind of feeling, kind of bad about it. Didn't really take care of things the way they should have been taken care of, and feels bad that he couldn't. But I think that's the whole reason why he left, is that he couldn't measure up to your expectations. Your expectations are way too high. Just because you're a queen doesn't mean that people below you are not. What's the difference between above and people that are high class or financially stable to somebody that maybe not have a lot? What's the difference? We all bleed the same. We all deserve. We all deserve to have people in our life, right? But this energy, this queen energy that's coming through, is basically a dream state that you started when you had the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It stopped creating for you, right? Because you weren't doing it with good intentions. You were doing it for self-loathing experience. So, whoever that one, I would just be checking your own doing your own thing and being accountable to yourself and not. Okay, so Elizabeth's up for the next one. So I don't know who that was meant to be for. It could be either. It could be a a masculine or feminine energy that comes out in the card. Like even if it shows you a female, it could be the feminine side of yourself that you need to look at, right? And just keep moving forward within yourself as well. Right? All right, so I'm just gonna put my cards down for a bit. I want to pull out my goddess cards for you guys, for our ladies. All right. Okay, stay. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Okay, I had to put my phone over there. I just need to take my break for a minute here. I've been here for an hour already. Like, really? Okay, we got you all out of here. Here's that package. I'm gonna light another incense here. My partner doesn't like my... Oh, disembodied. Uh-oh. Who's disembodied? We don't like hearing that word. Okay, I'm gonna put a... Hang on here. I gotta clear the energy. I'm getting like too much heavy energy. The heck? Come on, go. There we go. Oh, it's lit fast. There's a lot of black smoke coming off. And you guys notice on my candle as well. Even off my candle, I noticed that there was black smoke. And they usually say that when you light a candle, you can actually see it burning the energy that's negative. It'll actually show up as a black or a gray smoke color from the actual flame. So let me just grab. I just gotta go for a minute. Okay. Ouch. Sock fell off. All right, so let's see what's going on, you guys. Okay, so I was told I would meet a lady abroad and move overseas to spend the rest of my life with her. And be very happy. Well, if you're going to be happy, that's the best part. You want to be happy with the person that you're connecting with, right? And if the connection's meant to be, then you will definitely find out that it's meant to be. But if you skip at the chance of finding out the truth, then you might have lost. It's hard to say, right? I took chances with myself and situations and that made me be here today were very difficult ones, but I managed to get through them and heal from them and be able to offer the experience and connecting with my higher self or, God or whatever. I don't really rely on it anymore, whereas before it used to really bother me, as far as being involved in a religion that, I thought was the only way to get through life. Sadly mistaken. Can I get the masculine side of reading for you? Okay, yeah, we can do that. Shall I come back in 30 minutes for further info? Elizabeth wants more info. Solution. Somebody wants a solution. Hi, Elizabeth, welcome to chat. Somebody wants a solution. Let's see. What solution are we seeking? we want the masculine side, so we'll pull out the masculine card. Hopefully I don't knock you guys over again here. Whew, there we go. It's like playing Jenga over here. You know, I got my cards going one way, and then a little bag here, and a little bag over there. So put out our masculines today. See how they're interacting. We'll do a side by side for you, Elizabeth. We'll do that feminine with the masculine on the other side, so you guys can see the path that you're headed, and see if there's, you know. So we're gonna pull out the overall card for you, Elizabeth. You know. Questions? What? Okay, I'm just gonna turn this on. Who has questions? There we go. Changed it there. So we're doing this for Elizabeth, you guys. We want to keep her moving in a positive direction with her connection. Our male counterpart, please. And we have, you know, her overall energy and situation. How is she feeling? How is she feeling about this connection? How is he feeling about this connection? Are they, you know, taking it to the next level? Let's see. Are they taking it to the next level? What's going on for Elizabeth and her guy, her husband, or partner? What's going on? Yes, we got the leap of faith, which you did, prosperity coming through for you. So you took the leap of faith. Now you get to be prosperous in the love and the connection that you have with this person now. And it's been a blessing. Abundanata is what prosperity is. And what they, you know, and then there's Annie, a 9. And she's the leap of faith, right? So take, where is it? Did I miss something here? Did I put my glasses somewhere here? I see them. Hang on. Where are they? Where did I put my spectacles, you guys? I don't know. Hang on. There's one in my head. Okay, so I put them down here somewhere. Alrighty then. What did I do with them? I don't know where they went. Hang on. Am I like missing something completely here? 1 second. I don't know. Alright, where did they go? I've walked around my whole table. I don't see them anywhere. What the heck? Oh, they're right in front of me. Are you seriously? I didn't even see them there. I'm sure that they cloaked that one again. It was right here. It's right here on my table, and I looked at here. Oh. Let's pull our spectacles out and see what it's got to say. So the leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action, which you did. You got that confirmation for that as well. And then your prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open and receiving. It was a really awesome kind of starts to your reading. So I put them over there. So we're gonna check in with the masculine side first. Masculine energy for Elizabeth's counterpart that she has recently met and is seeing confirmed official. Is there anything else? You know, how is he enjoying the connection? What is his thoughts or his feelings, or, you know, what is his going to move to the next level? I feel that he's very kind of, I would call it kind of stiff. Oh, a king, yeah, like very, you know, how do you, like a king would be, you know, they're big, their energy is like protection mode and appreciating it. But I'm feeling like, you know, he's very confident in himself. I feel that he's very compassionate. He's doing everything in the right fashion. He doesn't really like to take shortcuts, but he likes to enjoy himself. You know, in traveling, possibly, you know, going to exotic places that, you know, you can have a lot of fun with traveling and ending up in going in different directions. As far as the connecting energy, let's see what's in store for the connecting this relationship. What's going on for them? Okay, so we've got 2 cards. Wow. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Got the King of Wands in reverse. You know, he's stopping and he's slowing down. And then on the other side, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, that is like fucked up. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oops. I was just going to say, you need to look at this. You need to look at this. I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you the cards that actually came out before I tell anybody about them. You guys get to look at them first. Okay, so hang on. Here we go. Now tell me what's wrong with this picture. Is there anything wrong with this picture? Can you see it? Can you see what it says? You see what cards are on the masculine and then the feminine side? See if anybody notices it and then gets it right. Elizabeth, what do you think of this kind of situation?
Fine.
Fine. You're feeling fine about this, are you? Do you see that? You see what the actual meaning behind this one is? You're mirroring him. Oops. Here's you. You're the Queen of Wands. And who's this? The King of Wands. Compatibility, partnership, union together. Ace of Cups is overflowing with a lot of gratitude and gratefulness that this connection, is following and being compatible with each other, being on the same page as one another. If things aren't going well for him, then you'll be emotionally attached to him and support him and make things a little bit easier to handle. And you are having support by him for those moments when you don't have any hope, or you're just kind of feeling a little bit lost or whatever. He'll be there to support you regardless of where you are. He'll be on the same page as you. So I think this whole spiritual connection that you're having right now, Elizabeth, is the most amazing one that you didn't even realize that he was that strong of a person spiritually until you met, right? And so now you're official. So you're king and queen on the cards as well. Then you got the 10 of Pentacles. He's starting a new situation with you. He's letting go of the things that, he used to kind of ponder about and wants to move forward with you in a direction, that's best suited for the both of you, right? One doesn't lead without the other. The other one doesn't lead without, having its partner where it is beside them, right? You're not saying above, below, but you're standing and as an equal energy to the masculine part of your relationship right now. And you're both on the same page. You both want prosperity and having the 10 of Pentacles, and then you have, the Ace of Cups overflowing with just loving energy, that this is such an amazing connection, that, he's going to be possibly cashing in his pentacles for this relationship. Not meaning cash in the pentacles, but he's definitely taking, he's prosperity is on both sides. Both of you are going to experience the prosperity from this connection that's going on between the two of you. Even though people say that a 10 is an ending of a cycle, I don't think that this cycle is going to be ending with this. I don't think it's a priority. I don't think it's a must-have, but it's great to have a little bit of comfort and a little bit of, free energy to be able to do and choose what you want and experience everything, right? There's no amount of love lost here. There's definitely a love connection. You're loving with the mind, right? So you're trying to work the mind, and he's trying to figure out the core, the heart, right? So you guys are kind of like, when he wants to be logical, then you'll become emotional. When you're emotional, he'll become logical. You know what I mean? There's a definite great connection for the both of you, and I'm really blessed to say that I hope this works out in, I don't see anything that's not going to work out here. I see you guys moving forward and him wanting to actually be there and be supportive of whatever decisions you're making as well. And to have that constant flowing energy of positivity going between the two of you, even if it is a bit of a, like there's a, like even just the way they're laying on the table, there's always like that little bit of area that, your distance that you're traveling from, that you're working, even over that distance, you guys are going to make this work and be very beneficial to each other. And my hand's getting tired here. It's my sore arm holding this up, but so that's just what I wanted to just show you, that you have all those blessings coming towards you, right? Okay, get over there. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you in regards to that. And I gotta move this over a bit. Okay, it's kind of hitting the candle there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, just moving over. So that's good. With those experiences going on, I definitely feel that he's going to be a supportive person in your life. And I don't think he's traveling anywhere very fast. I think he's going to, kind of stay planted where he is. And he's very in touch with the feminine side, though. He knows how to love a person and honestly, truly love them. And, move forward with somebody with a loving, genuine love connection, like genuinely appreciative of, when one person gives, the other one takes. When the other person gives, the other one takes. So it's the balance. It's a give and take relationship. You know, Even though sometimes you feel like you don't deserve it, Elizabeth, the cards are telling you that you are deserving of this, and are providing for you, right? You got the Ten of Pentacles and you got the Ace of Cups. Like, come on, seriously, you can't get any more on the same page with that and the Ten of Pentacles, all corresponding together with prosperity on his side, and leap of faith on your side, right? So you've got it going. You've got it going, Elizabeth. So, yeah, I'm really blessed to be able to see that come through for you. That's exactly what's happening currently. That's you being in the present and knowing there's nothing to be fearful of from this situation. You both have the green light to continue this relationship. Like, there's no other external factors. There's no other third parties. There's no exes from the past showing up in the cards or anything. It's strictly talking about you and your partner that you just recently got connected with, and being on the same page with him being a King of Wands and then the Queen of Wands showing up on the female side. I think that says enough in the reading as it is. Prosperity, leap of faith, and it brought you towards your counterpart, which is the King of Wands. So that leap of faith was worth taking, and you'll have nothing but good karma going through you guys, and being able to be supportive, and he's looking towards the future. He's already getting his, ideas of what life should be like, how this relationship is going to be a little bit difficult because of the distance, but you guys always manage to bridge that energy when you get in contact, whether it be, whatever, message app or phone calls that you make to each other. It's going to be it's never going to be dull. You're going to have an exciting moment with this person, and they're going to treat you well, and yeah, that's awesome. That really is. And even the cards coming out again, coming out for you. They are definitely coming out for you, and I'm very blessed to share that with you, Elizabeth. That's awesome. Yeah, you can't. The cards will never lie. I never lie. I have no reason. I won't sugarcoat it, but medicine. It's medicine to people's soul that you actually have to, spiritual medicine kind of thing. I just don't shove it down your throat and say that you have to believe this, you have to believe that. This is just what the cards are showing me, and in correlation to it. We used the masculine card deck, and that was dealing with the masculine energy on both sides, and it just, paired right out. That's how aligned you two are to each other, and that's an amazing start to the relationship. So blessings to you and your new partnership. I'm really grateful for you, Elizabeth. It's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, this card's a little different. So yep, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you, oracles. Thank you, my energies. Thank you. Thank you, my energies. I really appreciate the world. The world is a much better place with you guys here. We're definitely loving life, aren't we? Life is yet to be discovered for some people. Some people haven't experienced, the soulful part of the journey. And when you experience the soulful part of the journey, it is very powerful, very forthcoming energy. But, I don't mind it. I try to keep it going. I try to keep going and going and going and going like an energy bunny. But, sometimes even I have to take a rest. Not just my energies, but they provide. And it takes a lot for them to manifest. I haven't been seeing any social or shadow people lately, which is a good thing. That they're not having to the circle. The circle of friends or circle of energies, that's just, I can't get past that. I'm still excited like it's Christmas morning with that news that you gave us earlier there, Elizabeth. That's I feel so good. I do feel good. Okay. So we are Cam MC also saw me in a court case on her channel. Understand. Do you understand now? That I have the access to the energies and I don't take advantage of my energies. I work with my energies and I'm appreciative for them to be here. They understand the situations that, happen to show themselves for what they are. Right? So I'm very well attuned to that and I'm grateful for it. So we're going to go and see Wallflowers next. Okay, so any new person coming towards me. Who is this person? Okay, so Wallflower, let's see what's going on with you. We'll take the masculine deck here. Let's see what's going on for you in the case of love matters. Is there anybody moving into your direction? Black. Cup. What do you mean? Up. Up where? There's no black up. Clarify, please. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna... Oh, the energies are really sleeping today, looks like. Oh, they're back. Okay, so I'll change that. Look at these guys go in here.
Flash.
Alright, so what's the Sanctus Spirit say? So let's pull some cards here. What's going on for our friend Wallflower ×3? Is there any messages that she needs to receive? There's, possible love in the air for her.
Is that according to
Is there somebody that's coming forward for her? It wants to be the oh, wow, we got the Chariot card face up. Oh, we got another one. We got one that fell. So Chariot's already in the mix. So I think somebody's moving forward to you, or you're moving forward to them. Then we have, we definitely have, the 6 of Wands. Somebody is pursuing a situation. Somebody's on the lookout for it. Got the Chariot flipped up. So you're not moving anywhere. You're supposed to stay put.
But according to Vietnam.
And then you have. Okay, so you have this. You got 6 and 6. You got 6 wands and six cups. On energy that are going to be making offers.
Here.
But there is a definite one that is a little bit more. How would you say more? It's kind of like a higher class level. Being how do you say that?
I read that.
The situation. The other person is a very neutral energy. They're not looking for anything, kind of like overbearing or too much activity. He's not very fond of like the crowds or people, or being left in big crowds.
That instinct.
But then you have another one that's coming forward and offering you things, and you're acting coy with them. You're acting kind of like shy, kind of withdrawn, just like hee hee hee, like a little girl, like little crush thing going on here.
On account of right.
Passed later that.
Once again, and
So you are very interested in this person when you do meet him. You will actually, he'll make you blush. He will make you, appear. He may just appear, just randomly, just pop. There he is. But I'm feeling that this other energy that's moving in and offering you little bouquets of flowers or whatever, little gifts that he wants to give to you and show his appreciation to you and how much he adores you. The other one is definitely looking for a mate as well. He's kind of scanning, a huge group of people, and then he's going to end up probably finding it located somewhere within this journey,
Into the horse.
right? But you do have the Chariot card, which is the 7. So it's coming out before the 6. The 6s are going to come out before the 7. Okay, so you're going to experience these two energies. And then when you actually make your decision, that's going to be when you have the movement of the Chariot moving, when you've made a selection, and then you'll be able to move on, move forward. But these other ones are kind of, on the lookout for you, the energy-wise. There could be somebody that's in your circle right now that is showing affection to you, and you're not quite sure if you really want to. But there's always, you'll find the one that your whole face will just make you blush. Like the person will just be like so, how do you say, more appreciative of you as a person. And you're going to start getting, you're going to be the shy, you're going to blush, you're going to get the compliments that you haven't heard in a long time, that, he's actually being accountable to you and noticing these things about you. And you're like, yes, yes, yes. And then you're like, no, no, no. And then you're like, yes, yes, yes. So are you going to stay going yes, yes, yes? Or are you going to just back off and say no, no, no? Right? I think you're going to have a hard time saying no in the situation of the 6 of Cups. I think that you're going to be a little bit,
The glory of the
Pennsylvania.
spirits and dancing.
Yeah, spirits and dancing. There we go. Spirits and dancing. Let's get her going. Love you guys. I love it. I love it. Spirits and dancing. So we're going to go dance around the house with the spirits after this, all right? I'm not going to go dancing with my spirits. I did that before, and I had the Spiritbox on when I was doing it. It was fucking hilarious. You hear them dancing. Oh, yeah. Even when I've sat on my couch, I had the Spiritbox on. And one time they said that I was sitting on my couch. Somebody was sitting, the spirit energy was sitting on my couch, and I went and sat right on their lap. And I said, get off me. So don't think that this Spiritbox is not, they are very in tune with the energy in this house, and they're very relaxed in this house, I must say. It makes for a better life. There you go. See, the life is actually, you just like, it gives you a whole new meaning, a whole different perspective, a whole different, understanding of what's working for you, maybe not working for others, how much we are individual beings, that, there's not a pair of socks between the two of you, but, each has their own experience and belief system and everything else. I just offer guidance for people that are, not sure of what they should be doing or, should be feeling, whatever. Just confirmation on making sure that
Affordable housing.
So don't be surprised if 2 offers coming towards you. But you can't leave the scene yet. That's what that Chariot's sitting there in reverse. It's not ready to roll. It's not ready to roll yet. You cannot roll yet.
To improve the view.
Improve the view, definitely. Improve the view for the energy that's coming towards you. What's going on with the Chariot? This is for waiting for the compassionate person. Which one is it going to be suited? Is there one that's going to be suited better than the other of these 2 6s that we have? Who's going to gain and who's going to not? So we have the Devil card in reverse. So there's definite compatibility between you and these two energies that are going to be people, men, boys, that are going to be coming into your existence and your life. And one of them is actually been a compatibility from maybe a past life experience that is coming forward in this life again. Maybe it was a very true love that had spent time with you through your past experiences, that is worthy of understanding. And I think that's the gentleman on the horse. I would have to say, the one that has the knowledge and that is able to be on the lookout, or to be able to be like a noble person, like a nobleman back in medieval days, right? That was looking for his wife, or his
Did not know what to do.
Man.
adaptation, or his
Close.
okay, shh. Guys, quiet. 1 minute. So there's definite past energy here coming through, that this person has been in a few lifetimes with you before, and now is going to actually meet you involved in this existence, right? You're going to meet this person in existence, and things are going to start feeling really weird, very strange kind of feel to them, that you've done it before, you've been here, you know this person, you know how this person likes to operate. It's like it's almost like learning to ride a bicycle all over again. You're going to learn the experiences that you gained from this relationship in a past life. Maybe it Solarian. What is Solarian? Anybody know what that is? Can somebody look that up? Solarian. Let's see what we got here. Let's go look up Solarian, because we're talking about relationships.
Well,
Oops, hang on. Okay, so let's see what it means. So definitely a real big connection is with one of these people that's going to come forward to you, that you've experienced this all before, and you're going to, you've requested it to be this way. The universe, I think we need to take some feminine cards. The cards are just like sliding right off the table here.
hi, Reggie.
Oh. So it's saying Solarian is a Tagalog translation, meaning criminal.
So something.
Criminal, accusable, actionable, commendable, and Solarian is criminal. So somebody who has committed a crime, Solarian, criminal, sinful, or very wicked, Macalarian. I can't even read that one. Sinful and very wicked. So the Devil card came out when we got that word as well.
For it is not.
1947, Francisco M. Vasquez, Solarian. Yeah. So okay. So somebody's here that maybe have.
It has not the spirit.
And it has not the spirit. Of course, it doesn't have the spirit, because the spirit doesn't do crime. They have an upstanding energy. We don't want to invoke anything. RuneScape Wiki. So this is
became aware.
Situations. Okay. So let's see what's going on with you and the Chariot now. Let's see what's going on. Whoops. You want to take that one? Yes or no? Otherwise, we'll keep going. Take it.
The ballet.
There we go.
Baker of the New York.
While the wind tossed.
All right. So what's it gonna do? Do you want this card, or do you want it to keep going? Ouch. Okay, hang on. I get comfy here. Animal. Okay. So you can take this card, or you can put it back. One and two. Oh, Martin, this probably was for you. That message from the Spiritbox, saying that it was a criminal Solarian. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but maybe that's what you were waiting for the answer, because sometimes it takes a bit for them to actually figure the answer out. So
that we are abroad.
All right, so it came up as Solarian, which means a criminal or, somebody evildoer or whatever that situation might be resonating with you. Guess we're taking this card, or we are yeah, okay. So you ended up with a 5 or a 6 of Pentacles.
East.
Being very, very genuine with your energy. You're very compassionate to others. You try to do the best and help them. When times get tough for others that are maybe homeless or not doing so well or down on their luck, as they say. That you're always there to provide comfort. You're there to provide, something to them. Whether it be offering them a sandwich or giving them a bag of chips or something. But going and finding the balance and being forthwith with what you have, you're paying it forward to somebody that doesn't have as much as you do. And they don't ask for a lot. They just want to be even seen or heard, or maybe there's a situation that is deeper down inside that you can actually help with. So I see it as a stepping stone. We have a lot of different energy going through at any time. It's not always positive or negative, but try to make the best out of the situation that you can. So we're going to pull a feminine card for the last card for this reading and see what's going up with the 6 of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. We don't really want to deal with any upheaval that could be being that could be manifesting itself. So let's see what we get for the female psyche part. What's going on as far as this decision for the female? Is it going to come into fruition? What's going on? Just one card, Spirit. One card. One card. One card. The 8 of Swords. So feeling confined, constricted, with this attachment to the devil in past life has got you blindfolded, not to be able to see what is directly in front of you, or to be appreciative of situations. I think somebody is trying to take advantage of you and keep you out of the loop or in the dark. I think that this doesn't have to be the case of that, right? So it doesn't have to be in reverse. You can flip that one around as many times as you want. So you end up with a positive message, because you're growing, you're expanding, you're understanding that what you're perceiving as what you're seeing is definitely not what is meant to be seen. There's a lot more to the picture than what you're understanding. You're looking at the picture, not through the picture. Just like you're putting that cloth over your head, covering your eyes. You don't want to be. You want to be more in tune to yourself and being able to walk this path with being blindfolded. Your energy is going to definitely be able to do that. You're manifesting your public, and you're doing it almost like a Houdini move to get out of this 8 of Swords. Is going to be like a Houdini, just all of a sudden, poof, like that, she's done. And you're on your way, right? And everybody's gonna look at you and go, what the fuck? How did she manage to get away from that? Like, how did she know how to break free from that energy? And it wasn't a matter of knowing. It was just something that you knew that you couldn't be with. That you just don't want to be tied to this person. They may be the devil. I don't no, it's called Solarian. SLARIN is the word. That came out, which was talking about evildoer. But look it up. There's a few different meanings there that you might find interesting as far as that's concerned. Messages come and go. So if I'm in the middle of a reading and I get messages from the other side, to be interjected, I'm not being distracted by the chat. I'm being interrupted by spirit energies. Okay, so it gets kind of overwhelming when I get a lot of them going. Now that the box won't be quiet, whereas before it was quieter, right? So, actually pulling them into the readings, and the 8 of Swords. You're waiting for that Prince Charming to come along that we see in the beginning, right?
Community member.
We're waiting for this person to manifest, and be part of the experience. But you also have this other six, like you've got 3 different sets of 6. So you've got 6 of Pentacles, six of Wands, and
But you
6
searched
of
for
Cups.
In Ireland,
So that's a 666, which is 12, is 18, is 9. Okay, so it works out to be a 9 energy. So I can't remember what 9 is for that.
Must say, they were at the site in around.
The spaces of blue.
9. So we're gonna do this one first. Or no, it's not. It's 9 numerology now.
Both mean the same.
He has called.
Okay,
The little
they
boy
both mean the
fights
same.
And walked rapidly.
Okay, so
Or which heck.
okay, so I'm just gonna look up the meaning of that. The 9. Okay, so numerology path life number 6, or number 9, sorry. It talks about the life path number, and that's what I'm receiving from the
It
cards,
was a
is
day
the
thing.
actual 9 from all the 6s. You got 666, which ends up being 12 plus 6 is 18 is 9. Yeah, so 9 for the overall, for your energy that you're going to be meeting these people under. The circumstances may be a little bit different than what you're used to. Come on, where's my? Come on. Trying to get this little numerology thing to load.
Situation can occupy.
Yeah, and
It's
there's that.
proposed to alter it.
Now you have another king that's on the other side that's making an offer, and he's going to be coming forward. So that's another masculine energy, and there you'll have all four of the signs coming at you.
But
So
if anyone,
I'm feeling that you could be. I'm wondering if you're a Scorpio. I'm wondering, are you a Scorpio? I'd like to know.
Got a letter from
that has raised up to
Okay, so the following number, the numerology life path number means, if you are new to numerology, you can find an explanation on how to calculate your life path. Symbol of wisdom and initiation is the last number before the next harmony. Numerology number 9 is qualities of all numbers 1 through 8. You add blah blah blah. You get 36. You'll get 3. You'll get 9. Highly emotional and spiritual. So this is going to actually maybe open you up more spiritually, and attuning yourself to what's really going on around. And that's probably
when I
why
asked.
you're having you're understanding, you're feeling the experience with your eyes closed, like you have that band or the cloth over your eyes so you can't see. You have to do it on visual and in your own personal aspect. Be looking forward to the direction, and understanding that it's not what you're seeing, it's what you're feeling, right? So you could be feeling a big difference. Learning to be a more soulful connection, like you're not having to appease the eyesight or appease the mind of the connection. You can do this with your hands tied.
Sometimes we came.
Okay, so we're wondering what else. We're going to get the outcome card from the goddess cards, please. We want to close this energy out. What is the main purpose of this reading for this person? All right, so we got 2. You got 2. So don't back down. And past life, like I was saying, this person's coming from a past life. There's confirmation right there for you again. So we have Isis, which is past life. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, that this could be somebody coming forward from the past that's trying to move forward with you. All right, so this is a confirmation card from the goddesses, that you're moving in the right direction. So it says past life. The situation involved your past life memories. Okay, so you have to really get in touch with that and understand your past lives and find the reason that's revolving around your actual past life energy. All right. Oh, these glasses do look good on me. Wow, I didn't think they would. Look at that. Hey, neat. And then you have Bridget. Don't back down.
creation.
So it means stand up for what you believe in. Right. Believe is right. So everything that you want to experience in life is your experiences, and you know that they're happening. You know that they're moving in whatever direction they're going to be moving in. For you to understand as an individual person with your reading is allowing you to grow and experience things that spiritually you would never ever think of doing up until this point. But everything has kind of opened its doors towards you and given you a direct invite in regards to getting in touch with your spiritual side of yourself. Right? And not to be scared of it. There's no fear. There's nothing you have to fear as far as doing your growth, or there's nothing really to fear except for fear itself. If you're going to fear it, it won't manifest. It won't happen. Okay, so.
And then we're forced to leave.
Yeah.
And something just.
So the guides are there to have and to help you manage each situation, but you need to understand that sometimes what you're hearing is a manifestation of.
To be able to get on with.
But he.
Be able to get on with life. Yes. So emotional and spiritual energy. They care a lot about the spiritual comfort. They care about the comfort for their soul. They can realize from a very young age that the material goods have no value for the soul. And that's what I keep saying. Materialistic people will never end up having the balance because they're too engulfed in having to have material things. When you really don't even need to have them, you can get by without them. But you still have nice things that you want to appreciate, right? You will appreciate it regardless.
But often walked rapid.
So. The other one is imperfection to their world and around them, and they often have their own idealistic worldviews, right? So.
You know what day it is?
Yes, I know it's hump day. It's hump day. Get it right. So that's pretty much all I have for you for that one. Try not to go in deep, but if you want me to further go down deeper, then donations can be made at my PayPal account in lieu of the readings today. That'd be great. Showing your support to the channel. We are in need of some funds to get things happening. I want to get another set of tarot cards, but I was looking at them the other day, and I haven't really decided yet.
For us all.
I'm debating it. All right. So chatta. I did a reading for you last night, chatta. I'm not going to be doing another one right away for you. You have to allow that energy to kind of manifest and to offer you the direction. Chatta had a message last night. She got hers done yesterday. But I will.
Portions of Europe.
I can pull one card for you, whatever it is.
No man at all.
But I can't keep giving you these free ones, chatta. This is not what this is about. It's you have to show support to the channel and not just expect everything to be handed to you freely. Okay, it doesn't work that way. This is always going to be a free. The reason why I gave you a free one in the first place is because it was a try before you buy kind of experience, right? So. I just spilled my coffee. Okay.
Do you not know that?
Yeah. No.
Hey, no worries, Wellflower. I'm grateful that I could offer you that guidance, right? So here I'll put my give me a sec here. I'll put the donation link in. Do you have the donation link handy, Elizabeth, at all? Because mine's not registering. I don't know if you have. There we go. It's just not working for me. I can't get mine to work.
To interfere with it.
It's not letting me type. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Take on any map.
What the law could not.
Okay, so that should be. You can click on the link and make your donations through the link.
Of the law.
Yeah, so chatta. We did one yesterday for you, so I won't be doing one Right, so there's the donation link
Sorry.
in the actual chat for you guys that wish to, hopefully
I'm bound
get
to.
some of you guys to please share your donations with us so we can keep this channel going. Takes a lot from me to keep this going. So that's okay, Elizabeth. Don't worry. It's not to worry. You weren't here yesterday, so you wouldn't have known that. So that's okay. So like I was saying, Chad, we don't always be giving everybody free ones every day. The reason that I'm here is to be able to help people that
Yes, I could.
are wanting direction and stuff as well, right? So we dealt with yours last night, I believe. Hair ties. Hair ties started to hurt my hand. We don't do like freebies all the time.
Bush
like
Churchman.
if you make a donation, then maybe
Violation
it's a
stream.
different situation because everybody gets their free one at first, and then after that, usually it works its way to having to be accountable for each one after that. So sorry, but that's just the way it goes.
On my Mac and said,
Click in your morning box.
So whoever's Emily is next then. Okay, so Emily, how are you? Where is Emily? Is Emily here? So Cam, MC, and Nessa.
Sketches to proceed.
Enable flower. So Emily's not here. Okay, so is Cam MC here?
Be put to death.
Have independence without 6.
Cam MC's not here either. Okay, what about Nessa? Is Nessa here?
You have received a spirit.
The tearing, shouting.
So we'll have to see. I have a name is Karina. Okay, drag.
as your idolatress.
Okay. Hi, Karina. How are you? Okay, so right, so I'll get that underway. So did you want is this like a love reading? Do you want to understand
with
both
a-
sides, or are you looking for
Put himself treading, sir.
your purpose here is, what do you think? Don't tell me. It is possibly because
I
of
saw
a
the
love
crucifix.
connection. Did you have a dream or something about that's why you're here? Is it specific to a certain experience that you had, possibly a dream over, that you kind of want question about or clarification?
Like an arriving wind.
Okay, so how does Ahmed?
If well, though my best.
So Cam MC's questions, energies is, how does Ahmed feel about me? Do you see a connection? Chills. So if there's anything you can put forward from the reading as well while I'm doing it, let me know. You guys have now been notified on the question, so let's see what happens here for our friend Karina. I think there's you guys are trying to connect, and it's like,
Layers, Claire. Just
what's happening is you guys are interacting. Okay, so I see that I can tell that you guys are like trying to play. I think it's like phone tag, what they call like phone tag, where you're going and they're sending a message at the same time you're sending a message, and it just gets combobulated, right? So when you're sending a message, he's sending a message, and the spiritual connection is just getting like it's hitting each other. It's like bouncing off you and then going back. It's common, right? It's very common that the energy happens like that when you're actually on a connection, a connecting wave of energy with someone. But I tell you that it's going to be a heck of a relationship, of a situation. Let's see what's in store for you and Ahmed. Okay, so we got 3, Let me get an outcome card, please, Spirit, for this reading. Oh, we got a few more. Oh, we're gonna do. I guess we'll do a 9-card read for Brenna. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna take it all the way. We're gonna give you a niner for free today. And it's just the way the cards want me to. You could have a lot more coming through. Well, I'm gonna cover these 6 cards that we do have, and then if you want to continue this to a further, there's all these cards here that also came up. Right, so you have 5 more cards here that are speaking with these cards here. Okay. And this is from the masculine's point of view. So the masculine within yourself, within your partnership, or your person that you're connecting with. Okay, so do the first 3. Oh, we got 4. Sorry, we got 4 cards here, so we might even have. So the first one that we have here for you, I'm going to move these cards over here, is we have the 8 of Cups. That you're walking away, leaving stuff. You're leaving things that aren't valuable to you anymore. Just moving forward, things that have maybe worked in the past, maybe aren't using the energy appropriately, and you've kind of went past that now, and you're just you just want to go and enjoy life and go on the journey and find out what it's all about. You want to see if you can do this journey. It could be challenging for you. I don't feel like you want to walk away from this very fast. I think that you're going to take your time and find the balance on each step you take, or the experiences that you're going to experience spiritually now within your experience. I got to turn that down a bit. It's way too loud. You guys are too loud. Just kidding. Turn down a little bit. Yeah.
Is glorified.
So I'm feeling that you're moving away from these situations, that you've kind of had this feeling of having to let go of something, but it's in good faith that you're letting go of it, right? You don't need to be right. But you've got your walking stick. You're going to go and see what other experiences are out there, because I guess maybe with a certain journey that you were on has taken a total different perception for you. Like you're more open-minded and allowing the universe to take control of it. And then you have the two of Wands, which is waiting. Everything's in your hand. Everything that makes you is in your hand with this gentleman. So he reminds me of like a
it's cooler here.
Kind of energy. He's more like a person that back in medieval days you would confide in, like a priest, or not really a priest, but a hierarchy kind of energy, right? See, they're high-ranking police officials, high-ranking, right? So somebody's got high ranking that knows how to, keep balance with what he needs. Keeps it simple. Doesn't really overburden things. Doesn't like to have too much clutter or too many things going at once. Right? Is focusing on the one thing that possibly makes the most sense to you. So you're looking for the answers within that make the most sense, and maybe confiding in maybe one of these type of energies that could be like a priest, but not fully a priest, but like someone that works in the records, kind of, you know what I mean, like how do you say office, office staff kind of energy. Not the magician either,
I must say.
but it's like the man that everybody goes to for information, like a how do you like maybe like not a priest. So I'm not hearing priest. I'm hearing the other one, not the concubine, but I don't know what the heck to call them. Anyway, we'll figure that out. I'll go back to it if I remember it. I don't remember what they're called. But he's like the person that foretells everything, like a spiritual person that is trying to make this situation come to make a directional straight line to them. Okay, is what I'm seeing, that you're connecting with someone and they're actually trying to help you to understand the connection that you're having. They're very intuitive, like myself, but I get twist tied on this one because it's not.
Or the New York based.
There's a word for them. The person that oversees not the bookkeeper, but the records kind of log back. That does keeps the records and documents everything, and he's like a notary. That's what he is. He's a notary. He's a person that's going to sign off on situations that are moving forward. Okay, so this is what I feel like. He's a notary style person, not a lawyer, not a, nothing like that, but a notary that, documents and validates everything that goes in or out of the situation,
No
and then,
single
seeing what's out there and how it's coming back, waiting for more reports or waiting on people to be delivering, mail by horseback or whatever it is, but they're waiting for answers. And the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't feel that, he's not really ready to be in a relationship yet. He's the dark horse of the soul, it looks like to me, because he's riding on a dark horse, right, with one little pentacle.
To a considerable size.
Yeah, it's a considerable size of a pentacle. If you want to look at it that way. And then you have the Page of Swords to finish that out with, in reverse. So the energy that you're going through right now has not come to a complete end, for you to be able to move forward in the direction that is best feasible for you. So these people are on the other side. These energies are on the other side of this spiritual awakening that you're going to go through, and realizing that you really don't need a lot of the stuff in life that you've come to understand. Materialistic is just that. You're materialized. So then we have
To us.
for the next session, for the next experience, you have what's with all this. This is really almost like the other reading we just did. I can't remember who it was for, with that had the 3 or the 4 men showing up, each one. We've got the same kind of correlation going on here. Finishing out your experience before you can start on the next one, because there is a lot of information, a lot of action moving forward, that you're willing to made the sacrifice for it to have a better experience, and you're definitely done your dues to be able to experience and how do you say request the information to be able to be experiencing it. It's almost like the notary canceled out the last part of it for you, so you don't have to really worry about it. It was just an extra experiences that you don't really need to worry about. You've already kind of walked away from it all, and you're just kind of letting everything just kind of fall where it may, because it's not meant to be part of your journey now. But you do have the Pentacle at night. You have the Page of Swords in reverse. You have the 2 of
Swords.
I feel swords now. You have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, trying to find the balance to be able to have this all work out in your favor, but being knowledgeable to all the energy that is around you and offering its guidance. It may be through people that you talk to, intermingle with.
And strangely.
It may be, people that you have a connection with that, you haven't had a connection with for a while, that you've kind of, left it with and I'm getting that it could be either you are the water sign or they are the water sign. So it could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer that could be coming through for you. I feel that it's definitely an emotional roller coaster for you right now. I'm seeing like a lot of dips and ups and downs, but it's kind of like balanced energy. Like it's not flowing like boom, 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 boom. It's kind of like it's flowing, right? So like the flow is there, So that's what you're doing. You're just floating, just going with the flow. That's all you need to do, And there's people that are going to guide you through. So this energy that could be a Cancer energy, Scorpio energy, or a Pisces energy. The 2 of Pentacles showing up here, and the balance. The Knight of Cups coming to the end of the road, to be able to offer the last cup that you were looking for. Is not going to have to happen. So he's kind of been put backwards, back to the starting gate kind of thing, because he wasn't on time. He wasn't dealing with his ship when he should have been. And the Knight of Wands, is on like an earth energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you have the sickle on this gentleman's suit that he's wearing over top of his. It looks like a dress over top of his his body armor. It doesn't look. It looks funny. He's going to be a kind of a weird, kind of quirky person that you might run into with this energy, because I don't know anybody that would be in armor and then throw a dress over top. It just, I don't understand that. It just looks like a dress to me, that he's wearing a dress. So it could be a female or someone that's totally in tune with their personal energy of the masculine, female and male, right? But he's understanding the duality, and he's really done his homework in regards to that. So that could be, it could be a fire sign energy that's coming through, like his horse is ready to roll and be gone like lightning kind of thing.
Good short jackets.
So
I'm supporter.
I'm feeling that this is the energy that is gonna make you happy. He's gonna make you laugh. He's gonna be enjoyable. He's gonna be all about you. And at the drop of a dime, anything that you need you'll be at his beck or he'll be at your beck and call kind of energy, and allowing you to grow and experience, what it's like to have life and experiences together with someone that you make memories with. It is very important to this person, the family unit, the whole. I'll do for you, but you do for me, but not a requirement from your side. This person wants you to be taken care of and not have to worry about anything. Right? Sorry, what did you do? Why would you have to say sorry? What did you do wrong? Okay, so we're gonna go on to yeah. So there is a lot of action. Male action going on in this situation. We do have how many more cards here? 3,
Beauty of the scene.
4, 5, 6, 7 cards. 7. Why is the number 7 so prominent in life today? 7. Are you talking about Ahmed?
Quick here and there.
Through the flesh.
I don't know. It could very well be the person that you're trying to move forward to. Like the other two aren't suitable matches for you, but the one person that is like an earth or energy or fire sign could be the one that's meant for you, and that's the Knight of Wands. Which one are you willing to take? Well, do you want those 5? Do you want these 7 cards for an extended read? We can do that. And check out what these cards are all meant to be. But we're definitely feeling this person is putting the world out there, or their request to the universe to bring you forward. So maybe it is that the person is actually missing you and looking over ideas and energies that you maybe have interacted with this person spiritually, and that connection. He just wants to have more of that connection, but you could be heading right into him, finding the union that you don't really need a lot of this stuff materialistically. There's always somebody there to offer a guidance, helping hand. Somebody that's always going to be around you to protect you. And you may feel that you're just trying to balance this situation.
The crowd. $4.99.
The 9 of Cups upside down. I don't know. I'm. Yeah.
Spangled.
Account of righteous.
Yeah, definitely. You are definitely trying to figure out his energy, though. I think you're trying to understand where his spirituality lies. Do you really want to go and be with somebody that's not that spiritual, or that may not understand what's going on with you? But you're balancing it. You're definitely going to a union somewhere along the line here, and you may not even realize which one you're going to be in union with. We've got like the Pentacle energy. We have the Wand energy, and we have the Wand energy. All of them being in Knight position, ready to take over. So they're all waiting on a decision, waiting for the decision to come through and be given to a notary to be passed on through, the secure kind of links. Back in the medieval days, that's how they used to do it, right? They would go to a notary or, the public notary, whatever you call him, and get his blessing and getting a signature on things. And, this could be a very important legal document or a legal situation that this person has to sign off on. Maybe a sale of something, selling of your goods, or maybe relocating with one of these knights and just walking away from your home and selling what little bit you have. Is a lot, though. It gets you moving in the right direction, and you've just kind of sold it for whatever the value of it was, and it was ready to move on into a better direction, right? So there's going to be a lot of people coming forward now, knowing that you've walked away from it all, and are going to offer their help, but you're on your journey, and you know exactly where you want to go, and by no means are you suffering.
Creature has been written.
You know, but you know, be careful of the offers that are coming forward. Stick with the wand dude. He seems to be, you know, understood, but in a different way. He's not like the rest of them that
From the
you know,
station.
yeah, so is the case. So the other ones are more ego. They're all in it for show. They're not in it for actual compassion. Whereas the person that's carrying the wand, which has the simplest version of anything, that they have that. You know, the other ones are too arrogant. The other ones are going to be very, very more like you're going to become their property than anything, right? And that's not what you want. You want to be, you know, having a good time and say the horse bucks you off, or you know what I mean, like you get to hang out with this dude. You know, like how many people would throw a dress over top of their armored suit?
Cards instruction.
You know what I mean? Like have a good laugh. That was made to have a good laugh. Put the suit on, then put the dress over top so you can have a good laugh. Okay, so we're going to draw one more card. We have the Hierophant. So it's definitely being blessing, and it's progress. You know, it's definite progress on your spiritual level. You know, so get moving on it. You know, try to get as much footwork as you can before you know, move forward, move in a direction of happiness. Leave whatever behind that's been holding you down. You can leave it all behind and let somebody else have it, for, you know, pay it forward to somebody else and just say you can take it. You know, and you're on the journey to the notary. That could be the signing of the, you know, a bill of sale or something.
Plan B.
You know, but yeah, so the Knight of Wands, a simple, you know, kind of energy for a person, not complex like the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You know, they're all things that you do require, but you know, I think you have an understanding of how to manifest that kind of stuff for yourself. Well, I'm going to pull one card from that deck over there, and it was the Two of Cups at the end of the read. Okay, so you guys are going to end up meeting, and you're going to take the offer, or you're going to refuse the offer. That's totally your call. But the offer is going to be coming, and you have 3 of them coming towards you that you didn't realize were coming. You thought there was only going to be 1. Well, now there's 3.
Long double apron.
Okay. So to find out which one of these energies is going to be, it'll be in these cards here. That, you know, you can either choose to have a extended read and make a donation to PayPal for the end result. It could be very interesting for you, I could say that much. It should be very interesting. I'm just going to grab something to drink, let you think. Yeah.
I still lock.
Together until
That's what we call it.
What? Really? Wow. Empty.
Swept to the horizon.
Heck.
and
Wow, energy.
You got this. Make it grind up. Grinder.
I don't know how I was talking to her.
Oh, okay.
Okay, get a grinder.
Country could hardly fit. Patrols,
He's a
supposed to be help.
suddenly interviewing.
Flash.
What's going on, baby girl?
Dining room window.
She went on.
Enforcing.
All right, I'm
The
back.
leaves all rustle.
Come begin. Have a cup of tea. I'm cold. Okay. Smell. Smell what? I'm the one that you want. Ooh, what? Cam MC. Well, you definitely have men after you. You definitely have some suitors that are, you know,
They're quite plain.
you're just gonna have to find out the connection. You'll need to like feel the connection that you're having with the person. And I'll just tell you what the cards were. I'm not gonna actually read them.
She
You had the
didn't
Star
roll.
card, you had the King of Pentacles, you had the Queen of Pentacles, and you had the Ten of Pentacles, or what is that, Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. We had the Four of Swords, and we had Justice card. So justice will be served. Or you're going to peace, or you're going to end up going to the Justice of the Peace and get married, notarized. You know what I mean?
Scrambled.
There you go. You know, it's just a little kind of peek into it, but you know, there's a lot of directions
Or the
that
state
people are,
flash.
you know, coming in for you. All right, so Nessa. Hey, no worries. You go right ahead. Hey, no worries, girl. You're always welcome here. You know that. It's safe, sound, and
Flash.
on the ball.
To retro.
All right, so. Okay, whatever you got to do. I appreciate your help today, though. I really do. Thank you very much, Elizabeth, and I hope you have a great evening. Who knows, maybe I'll be on later and we can chit-chat then when things are a little bit more relaxed energy.
They're an unlikely
Okay,
place.
so have a great night. I love you. Congratulations. Right, so Nessa, smart move to start a business venture with all. Would I be able to trust him?
Obviously, there's
Instinct. And that's
I'll be back. Okay, no worries. Chris, who's Chris?
Such a state of mind.
I feel to
Indian Chris?
Indian.
No, I'm Indian. I know an Indian Chris. But Indian Chris.
That's what they tell you there.
That's what they tell you they are. What, that they're Indian?
This may
Not worthy to be.
How do you know when somebody is worthy to be part of it then? How do you know the value? How do you know the experience is paying off? Okay, so we're doing the next person.
By reason of him.
We have a death card and we have the Two of Cups. So we have something coming to a, you know, an end or end all be all kind of situation. The history for this person that is experiencing this death or spiritual death is coming forward, and it's very difficult for you to move. But you're being forced to have to experience a spiritual death.
saw, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. Knows. But it has to happen in order for you to get moving into a direction of being happy again. I think that this death card is going to be gentle. It's going to be a gentle one, but it's going to be a transition that you're going to have to go through.
great drafts of air.
But it's going to be easy on you, you know, because you just went through obviously a really bad circumstance because it's not showing me anything past or that happened before this death card show up. It's obviously too much for spirit to even manifest that experience, but you will heal directly from it, and you'll start over again with the right, you know, right energy. You'll see that he's genuine with his offers. you know, but be honest. Ask him, you know, what was the reasons why he left his last relationship. Find out a little bit more about them before you jump full head on into the relationship. It's very important that you do that, right? Don't just jump in and because, you know, it looks good on the outside doesn't mean that it's going to be good on the inside, right? It's like a loaf of bread that has mold on it. The rest of the bread can be good, but, you know, are you going to settle for that little piece of bread that, you know, hasn't been harmed? Are you going to, you know, still walk into that, you know, taking advantage of your
Still have continued.
your certain situation, your circumstances right now is an advantage point that this person may try to maneuver in on. You have to, you know, be saying, you know, thank you, but no thank you. But it may possibly turn into that, but just say, not at this time. I don't want to be involved with anybody. Be honest. You know, don't waste his time coming and making that offer to you. Don't feel like you're wasting, you know, doing this for the sake of your health kind of thing. You might not be quite ready to surrender to it, the energy yet. I'm going to use the other one here. I'm going to pull on the female energy now. Let's find out what's going on with this Two of Cups, the offering. But it seems like you're not willing to entertain the idea of being in a relationship, but you do actually, and you are attracted to this person. You're just not wanting to, you know, jump into it, and then everything just kind of gets messed up and gets to be a messy situation like the last time. You know.
There are many options.
Right. So let's see what's going on. The female's point of view is a Page of Cups. Chaos wants to create, you know, situations out of this that may not be feasible. So you might be running into the same kind of energy again. You might be repeating it. You might be repeating it. Think before you act. Before you take this energy on, make sure that you really think it out. Don't just jump in. Have, you know, a good sound mind to be able to weigh out this energy from this person. And you'll be able to tell if they're genuine or not. You know, they can't stay mischievous or unrevealing for very long. Right, so somebody trying to kicking out cards. I get cards kicked out all the time here today. So here we go. So you got the Page of Pentacles. You just went from the Page of Cups to the Page of Pentacles. So now you're trying to maneuver under a different kind of stealth mode energy. You're trying to sneak your way in and have distractions going on around so that nobody will even notice what's really happening. And then you get the Knight of Swords, and he's even got his horse ready to roll. He's ready to come out of the woodwork and defend it. You know, he's a neutral party, but he is not going to allow for the air energy to manifest over top of anything, right? So it doesn't have the skill set, right? And then we have the Hermit that isn't illuminating anything. It's allowing you to make your decisions on your own, allowing you to think for yourself and be yourself. Don't be what everybody else is creating you to be, right? You know, the justice for the situation that, you know, is being unfolded. You know, I have the World card here. You have a lot of support. And then, you know, after the Justice card comes, you know, the World. Then we have the Moon card, and we have the Nine of Cups. So back to a water sign. The water sign is going to come through. Is going to be your most best bet, as far as that's concerned. You know, the Earth energy is there to back you and to be able to be grateful for. I do feel that, you know, the person that you're connecting with is really, he does have your back. After all, he does have your back. I believe, would be the Knight of Swords energy that, you know, would defend you at any given time. You know, would protect you from harm. Will, you know, do his duty as a partner. And being in a partnership with this person could be a very valuable situation for you to be in at this time. You know, it's working out in your favor. You know, it's going to be a gentle energy that's going to stand up, protect you from harm, protect you from people that want to take advantage of you, or, you know, disillusion you out of the feeling of, you know, the state of not feeling like you're balancing at all. But you have the Justice card. It will be revealed to you. It will. Numbers. Okay, we'll pull the numbers off the cards here in a second here, Spirit. Just want to get one more card here. Need one more outcome card. What's going to happen? What's going to go on? What's...
What's
All
that
right,
say?
so there you go. So the Six of Swords and the Chariot. All right, so the outcome. It's not moving yet. It's not moving. Seven of Swords has to come before and get rid of, extra baggage, extra experiences that don't need to be there. Because the Chariot doesn't have enough room to take everything. It's going to make you drop a lot of things to be able to fit yourself and your partner and your experience into that little kind of, what do they call that? The carriage part of the thing. Okay, so why is this? Okay, so hang on here. My phone's gonna die here soon, guys. Let's see if I can. Is that working?
Candy for something that
Okay.
Cheers, card. He said.
Can't see if it's not. Okay. So how am I gonna get this to go here? There we go.
not the way.
Okay, so that's. Okay, let's keep it there. Okay, is it still going? I can't see from that far. Oh my lord. Hang on, guys. 1 second.
Now the missing ship.
The wind tossed the.
It's finicky, my charger here, so I'm just trying to.
They were high. Who was
I can't see from here.
And for
There we go. Okay, so we've got it charging. Okay, don't bump the wire.
Expects the rest.
The chief executive.
I have a finicky charger that only likes to be a certain way. So somebody is definitely wanting to make this a very great experience and wants to show you the world. The moon, you're just kind of lost in whatever anger or dark energy that you're being left in or that you're leaving yourself in is probably not the best idea. So you need to really figure out how to remove yourself from dark energy. We don't want to be stuck in a dark energy state when we're trying to manifest good things, right? Then you have the Nine of Cups, knowing that a decision has to be made as to where you want to go with the experience. Is totally up to you. You have a lot of options available to you, different places and things that you can enjoy. Even if it's a simple gesture just to be at home, kind of be a homebody and just enjoy life, or you want to go out and enjoy the experiences is up to you totally. The Chariot is ready to roll out of the station, but there's nobody getting in, or there's people that it's going to wait for, and you're still deciding as to what direction you want to follow. Either you're going to go left, you're going to go right, or you're going to go straight. You need to really figure out within yourself what you want to manifest and what you deserve to be given to you, providing that you're doing everything with an upright devotion to the universe. See what the Goddess card has for you.
The spirit.
What's the Goddess card?
Beyond the earth.
Covered. We didn't cover spirit. Oh, we did the Chariot. Okay. So let's see what the Oracle cards have for you. What direction are we going to head? What is the information that the Goddess cards want you to know? See, this is it's always getting 2 cards. That's good. So we have abundance and prosperity, and then we have endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get rid of all this residual energy. And there's a lot that you've experienced in this part of your life or this section of your life. Right? You want to move, the duality. You want to be in the Chariot moving forward and having these endings finally work their way out and be able to allow for the new. And it's not very hard, to, you know, just seriously ask yourself, are you going to use this? Are you going to make this worthwhile to have?
Training.
You know, that's what you want to know. You're going to be abundantly reserved. Abundance is going to be coming into your life, you know, but you have to deal with these endings and beginnings, right? So,
Creation, grow.
yeah, for the creation to be able to grow from them, experience. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Nessa. I think it's for. So Amanda's here.
Onion and beef.
Onion and beef. So yeah, so that's just kind of a little bit of insight for you. You know, directions, what you're supposed to maybe focus some energy on instead of being, you know, kind of, you know, not dealing with it. You definitely have to find a way to manage it and manifest.
I had only a couple.
End it. You know, it's not meaning that you have to complete the ending of the actual cutting of a cord with someone. It means it's just the ending of the cycles of your friendship or relationships that are going on right now, are taking a different approach to the next stage of reality or real understanding of the person, right? Yourself. You have to really understand yourself to be able to teach it. You know. I've always been able to do this since I was a child, but I was always told that I was losing my mind. I was crazy.
Powers.
Yes, the powers.
Without 6 cents.
You know, and not having, you know, a chance to use them, but I did keep them in tune somewhat for the most part. For everything, right?
I like this one pointed.
I was going to call 30 minutes ago.
Brown.
What?
Caught up again.
Okay, I'm lost here. I missed that conversation completely, apparently.
Fully expected for.
Enlightenment.
Confused.
I can't catch it.
Himself trading circle.
She bowed and
A handout.
Okay, why is
Beneath the
it not-
underbrush.
It's not giving me the questions now. I'm trying to get them to pull up here.
Weird.
Peace.
Okay, ask if there's
A place on
not
it.
going anywhere, or is there any hidden motives?
Easy.
Don't forget to like the channel and subscribe to getting your updates when we actually have videos or live sessions that show up. Hopefully you guys don't miss them, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to push, get to our 200,
On you.
200 people. Our little bit of 200. You know, my goal is to at least get 1K within the next few months, hopefully. But you know, it's always up to you guys as the viewers to make that possible, so we can keep moving forward. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell for any
If the
other
spirit-
notifications. All right.
It's clear. Just out of the know.
So let's see. Yeah, she recalled about 30 minutes ago.
tongues of flame.
So you want to know if there's any hidden motives. Any? Are there any?
To live according to.
And we'll bring arrested now.
All right. Let's see what's in store. Pull out the family. Going on there for.
And Lord had got her.
Witness with
I believe he's so deceived.
Really
What are the
deceived. Isn't
messages? What are the messages that need to be heard today? Spirit guides for March
What they call
6th.
here the mickle that the time is.
Okay, so we've got three cards. You've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you've got the Four of Pentacles, and then you have the Death card. So there's an ending coming forward. A person not even just barely started their
Is all
path.
this present?
So I think realizing that your path wasn't meant to be, that you're kind of in a situation where financially it's taking a toll. That sounds like me. Right. And barely being able to get by with what we have. But it's the doors have been closed. There's not really a whole lot of options left for this energy to go to. So I guess it was just time to let it go. Let that energy go and let it, manifest into something more prettier or more experienced. With the Four of Pentacles, you really wanted, you're determined to get moving. To, it's like you got little flying saucers on your feet. You're ready to roll.
They got
But there's that one that means the most to you. That could be a person, place, or thing with that pentacle. But the end has to be, it's not going to come as a normal kind of spiritual death. It's just going to come to an end. Okay, the energy's just going to end, like just drop right off and just not be there. And that's just kind of getting you to move in a direction back into that, spiritual essence that you so much like to be in a lot of the time. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is showing that you're not putting a lot of work into it, so you're not getting back what you should be getting back. And then the Four of Pentacles being in the upright, and that's proving itself that whatever's not working for you, it's time to let it go, even though how much you love and desire the job or the position that you currently have. That you can put the death on hold almost. It doesn't have to come with a warning at all. It won't warn you.
And entering.
But it's holding back. It's moving backwards.
It was cool.
Like it's not moving backwards, but it's allowing you to kind of go past without having to, have a major tower moment or anything happening in your life. But it's definitely watching you go by. Okay, and realizing
also
that his services aren't going to be needed. Pre-death, yeah, it could be the pre-death situation that you might be coming into. You just don't know, right? But you have to have an understanding of if this death card is coming after the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, what is in store if you barely got a chance to scrape the surface of this experience, right? Realizing that maybe you came from a situation where, you had everything given to you, you were, well taken care of, this could be like a parent or a father figure that took care of you with, giving you everything, and it kind of fell short of what you were really needing in life was to be able to create your own. And you've always had somebody else doing it for you, so you've kind of grown accustomed to somebody else taking care of you. And now when there's nobody to care for you, you're just going to sit in front and just kind of, take the energy for what it is and grow with it, right? And I think that's why the death card doesn't have to go through, because you're on a path of understanding and new beginning that the Three of Pentacles in reverse is the only thing that you're able to carry with you. Like the Four of Pentacles is ready to move forward, and the Three of Pentacles is in reverse, so still not understanding what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, what are you supposed to be doing? Let's see if we can get information on the Three of Pentacles. What's going on? What is the problem with this energy?
and whom he has called.
Because you're not.
This should have been taught.
You were. I guess you were told, or to not be so greedy. Six of Pentacles, but then you have this wizard dude at the bottom that's willing to take it back if you mistreat it. So this manifestation that you're doing is being a harsh reminder that if you continue taking advantage of the situations or taking advantage of your gifts or your goals or your powers or your whatever it is personally that's holding you up and keeping you going,
It's already on the screen.
is not meant to be just used for that. It's supposed to be understood spirituality wise, and why each of these are showing up for you in your reading. these are avenues and experiences and situations that you really have to have an overview on and not abuse the power of them. Otherwise, it will come back and it will bite you in the ass. Understood? Understand now. All right, so let's get one more card here. And then we're going to get the overall.
We're speaking.
We're going to find out what's going on.
We realize very.
You guys realize a little too late. Okay, so we have, and then the Ace of Cups is here now, because now you're understanding what really needs to go into your experiences, that you can't just willy-nilly them, that you actually have to take and respect them.
Predestinated.
Predestinated, sure, you could
Or
call
why
it
the
that.
sound was pleasant.
You know, Ace of Cups is overflowing with love, with energy, with whatever you're needing an abundance of. Okay, so whether it be financial, physical, or spiritual, it will definitely be provided to you with, you know, abundance, right? You don't have to really worry about the abundance not being there, but you're going to learn how to take care of it. And the High Priestess in reverse is not going to guide you, is not going to create it for you anymore, like she has in the past. This could be in correlation to even having like a reading done like this, that, you know, if you're really going to put the word forward, then you'll have the support and guidance from your guides. But not to just take advantage and run with it and be foolish with it. It's not going to be permitted. Okay, Spirit won't let that happen.
Figure.
Okay. So just be aware that, you know, you can hold on to whatever part you want to take with you. But what's the purpose? Are you trying to avoid the Death card and actually think that you're just going to move forward
What
on
was
a
this
spiritual
stuff
path without being a spiritual person or being in tune with your spiritual self? Not saying religion-wise, but spirituality in your personal aspects, in your personal dreams, goals, wants, needs, whatever you want to call them, or,
On my
you know,
notes.
identify them as, you know. So make sure that your notes are being recorded properly. And then you have the High Priestess, which is holding everything up for you right now. She's in reverse, but she's holding it up backwards so that she can hold it and allow it to start working. But,
Do you know, like,
Of righteousness.
Eventually produce
Yeah.
5.
so there you go. Do you even know what she does for you, this High Priestess? High Priestess does a lot. She's required at many things. You know, I always think of myself as a High Priestess at times, you know, but that's for me.
for starting?
I offer, you know, guidance and insight, so I guess I kind of would be that. You know, maybe that's why it's not having to become to a death card, because you're going to learn spirituality without the death card. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we can give it a shot. And that's all I have to say about that.
Deeds of the body.
Payment.
So
Anyone?
I think there's more happening on your part than his. I feel like you're not playing,
Coach.
I wouldn't say play.
To improve the view.
I feel like you want to just kind of not even take this journey. Because it's too hard. It's complicated.
And the things of the
Main assistant.
You know, you have things working in your favor once you just walk away and start focusing your energy on yourself and start manifesting for yourself first and healing what's going on with you.
Also,
I think it really needs to be
against
taken seriously. You know, like your goals and dreams, they're there to be had. You have to make sure that you're there, soul, mind, body, and soul, to experience it and be able to learn from it. You know, like the Ace of Cups will overflow. You know, when you start moving away from
On a
this
small green plate.
incomplete energies, that, you know, you're completing the cycle, that you get to start from the Ace of Cups overflowing again, giving you the knowledge, the, you know, the noteworthiness that you require on this round. You get to keep all that
of God.
within your energy cycle, and you know, but don't take advantage and don't make this overflow just to you know, take the easy way through, right? It'll give you enough to get you through, like spiritually backing you, You know, and the high priestess may, at that point, once you've completed this, then she may stand up and provide you with the information that you're requiring at that point. But you have a lot of growth to do. You're very young energy, and kind of have a clue as to what's going on, but not really had a clue or experienced. Okay.
Look, they got it.
From among the dead.
Okay, now I'm getting sore.
That was
I gotta take my
perfect.
meds. Hang on a minute, guys. I gotta. It's stiff. It's part of my medication treatment here. So what I'm seeing is definite
Nothing at all.
growth spiritually, but
So,
It's been fluttered and moved.
but I don't see a correlation with another person being present in the situation right now. I think this is meant for you just to kind of learn how to function in a spiritual being,
The old lady came up.
right? And practice at doing these things on a regular basis and see what happens. Putting it into effect on your own personal, you know, because you only have 3 cards in reverse, so you're like a split 50-50 here as to which way you're gonna go. Either you're gonna go with it or you're not, and that's where you're stuck. Well,
Motion.
which is the best opportunity that the world or the earth is providing to you? What path is looking as a simple path, or do you want to take the complex path to get more information out of it? That's your choice. You got to figure that out, and you know there's only so much time we're allotted on certain things. It's like,
Good old.
you know, you're only given 24 hours in a day to get anything done, but you know, even if you do it, it's still not enough. It's you're being too not being
We're meant to
compassionate to your own spirit. You're
Same.
overdoing and going more than what your spirit is willing to handle right now. It's a young spirit. It can't manifest and do things quick like that, like a snap of a finger for you. You have to learn how to use your manifestations, and you know, what do they say?
Roundly green.
Accumulate, not where you start, you know, taking on your energy in environment, being what is the word? A product of your environment.
for us
That
all.
should be very. Sorry, guys. I get those every once in a while. Always happens when I drink tea or have water, you know, or I have you know, coffee with milk or something in it, dairy wise. So yeah, so you can either, you know, take it with what you
Should
have
been
now.
top boot.
Take the opportunity that you know the spiritual realm is giving you, right? They're going to provide you with somebody that's going to be able to teach you how to deal with these 7 cups that you have filled, that where it's not going to damage life,
For danger.
and
Perception day.
looking out for yourself, right? These are all gifts that you've received over the time. Are you willing to sacrifice everything for this partnership or this person? They may have the abundance card with them as well. They may
Barriers
be
to
on a
access.
different avenue of growth.
He stepped back to reconstruct.
You know, I'm not too sure what else to say here, but you're definitely going to be guided more by spirit, and understand that you know your gifts are not to be played with foolishly, right? You're supposed to have honor when you're doing your work. You have honor and dignity. You offer that same honor and dignity to whoever you're doing work with, being accountable for your own actions. You know, just keep building yourself up. You know, there's nothing that's going to harm or jump out at you that's going to say, hey, boo, I'm scaring you now. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for you to fear the journey that's coming forward for you. It's in very positive manner. Even if it's, the high priestess doesn't want to get involved
To himself.
until you've done your spiritual work, and be respectful to it, is what the request is. If you can't be respectful to it, then it won't happen. It won't be granted to you. You need to have the utmost respect for, you know, the services that you're requesting from your
Thing, but I didn't
power
know that.
source, or you know, God, or whatever you wish to call it. Just insert God here, kind of thing. But trying to be independent away from, you know, manifesting, you know, out of greed. Okay, manifest out of wanting to be able to give to others.
Going to
Thank you.
the verdict.
Into him, the man
You know,
had.
and because you have extra something, it's always nice to kind of give it to someone else that maybe not having enough information or experiences for this for this to come to fruition for you. You may end up being, you know,
Oh,
taking
very
on
ridiculous.
what?
Result of this arrest.
Somebody got arrested? What? Okay, so where are we? You are queued up to go again after Ava, if it's okay with you. What is the question that you have? Because I don't see any answers as far as... We did get an answer from the box.
But
That,
you
you know, it'll come
For the
forward.
rest, he trusts.
It'll be there's somebody will get justice. So I don't know what more can I do for you today, Martin? 958.
I had not taken his.
Feels.
I wouldn't know. My cards won't. You need to go and ask her what the cards are showing for you. Because I'm not going to try to maneuver with somebody else's clairvoyant energy.
I could hear a lot of work.
I think you should go back to where you got that information from and seek it, and then verify it with someone else. After you've gained the information for yourself, you've done the work to understand it, or the person to explain it to you, then you can take the energy from them, and then you can move and do what you choose to do with it. Okay, it's your choice, it's your energy, it's your reading, it's your everything. I don't have the information available to me that she would have. It may be a total different perception from my point of view and my guides. So I think just give it a shot. Go back to her. If you're not hearing anything or she refuses to give you information on that, feel free to come back then. I don't like stepping on toes with somebody else's client or whatever. For the time being, I think you should get that information. Close out that energy with whoever you had that done with, and close out the energy. Then you can come here and start a new energy connection with me. I'd be happy to help you at that point. Okay, not a problem. So if you can just get that tied up for me, and then I can open up my channels and not feel like I'm stepping on anybody's toes spiritually. Okay, I don't like doing that. I'm very respectful of my job and very honorable when I do my work. So that would help me a lot. That would help me a lot.
For there were many now.
Hey, no problem. But we did end up getting the box even came out and said police. I can't remember what other ones it said, but it did say the police and everything on it as well. Arrest and all the good things that you're looking for. They managed to get the information and pass it through.
No single walker.
So I didn't timestamp it. I know that it was in the time of, I believe, whose reading was I doing then? I think I was doing Elizabeth's when I got that information. So maybe just cue it back to that point.
Region, for example.
And see, right? Why are you not likely to meet the clairvoyant again? Do you not know where she is? Is she on YouTube? Or is she like an actual person that's out in the community kind of thing?
Some kind or other.
Of God.
Should be behind him, not.
And I think that's why we're getting a lot of blockage and not a whole lot of information from your reading earlier.
Cowboy hats.
You know,
So.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
No, hey, man.
So I'm not too sure. I don't have, that's asking for a lot of energy for me to actually go in and kind of tap into this energy now. It was one of at a party.
Log on to www.
It was a one-off at a party.
Live.
Okay.
His horse.
Was she accurate though with your information? That's the question you have to ask. If she was really accurate with your energy. So if you aren't, I don't have a lot. As far as you wanting to meet someone, would you actually be willing enough to actually go across the
everyone's saying-
continent or overseas or abroad, whatever word you want to use, that you would actually go abroad just because somebody told you about a connection that you would have?
Right.
Right? I don't know. If
Here
you're willing
comes
to drop
Tommy
everything,
Lloyd.
if this, drop the ball, you would
This umbrella
move.
with the silver.
Yeah, they dropped the ball. We know that.
They got the game ball.
You know, if that's the case, if that's the case, then
Magnetic
we
venture.
can maybe do that on another day. Yeah, I've done quite a few free readings today, and I'm not liking the idea that nobody even makes a donation anymore for the accuracy.
Together.
But whatever, it is what it is. Everybody's wanting it for free, so I guess I get to give it away for free continuously. But I wish I had some pentacles in my pocket right now. Let's just say that much, because I'm not getting any.
The ruling also stated
Nobody's
that the
dropping
public
money at my
interest was
doorstep.
served by-
And just
And I'm going to attach my energy to it, that if people don't start donation, then I'm going to attach an energy to it that will make it so it doesn't happen. It will not come through.
Train started a little.
I'll put a block on it, because I can. Yeah, I will.
Quite ought they to be in. Coalition offering legal.
Century.
Hey, no worries. I've been hearing that I'll donate, for like 3 months now, and not even,
Ran by
You know,
rivers.
nothing ever happens that way. We
to
know that.
reach the fields on it.
It's proven itself time and time again. Trust me. I've been on here since July last year. Not a whole lot of donations even come through. I hear it saying, "Oh yeah, I'll donate. When I get paid." Blah blah blah.
Oh God.
Never see it. Never see it. But if you want to, you can meet her there. You're going to go work abroad, and this lady said that you would meet someone there.
Golden crown hug.
Cards instructions.
Where did she tell you where you'd meet her? Did she even tell you where you'd meet her? Just over abroad. That's all
There's a little
she
present
said,
dress.
right?
I couldn't.
I don't know.
Be
I
so
don't,
careful with the blue.
I'll have to see, I guess. Hey, no worries, Martin. I'm just saying in general, this is what it's like here, so I just don't even bother, relying on anybody, coming through. This is what I do full time, and it definitely doesn't make it worthwhile for me. So that's why if you want extended readings, then you pay for them.
Spirit.
Like I'm gonna, from today onwards, everybody's getting 3 minutes, and that's it. 3 minute, 5 minute read, that's it. That'll be the free one. That's all you get. Right, so I've been, accuracy has built up, and it's not been off yet, and I've been on YouTube now for, I believe, about eight months. And not once have I been off.
For a minute.
Right? She said abroad.
I'm looking pretty.
The sound was pleasant.
Well, if that's what she said, and you can, have the results proven the accuracy to that claim that she made, if she has an utmost accuracy, and I'm not blowing my own horn, but I have 100% accuracy with my readings. I don't bullshit. I give you the whole follow X, but if there's energy blockers in the meantime, it does sometimes not come through clearly. So it all depends. So yeah, if you want, you can always visit Martin at any time. I usually do the live streams around. Usually they're not quite. Well, usually I'd be starting a live stream right now, but I've been on here now almost 3.5 hours. I'm always on here, no less than 3. It's
I-
not, once I hit that 3 hour mark, it's like my body just kind of like goes,
High
bleh.
spirit.
It doesn't really, keep moving. But, it does end up draining me at the end of the day, having my connection open. So yeah,
Journey from London.
journey from London. Who's journeying from London?
Self greenest.
Age. Who? My age or whose age? What's your age then? Whose age? Whose age do you want to know? Hey, whatever you want to put in there, it's your total decision as to what you want to put in there. But it would be nice. It would be nice, to be honest with you. Is there an age factor in regards to your situation? And maybe that's what they're wanting to know. Is there, a factor that,
Air is also.
hey, don't worry, it helps. And just for that, I'll give you I'll pull one card for you before you go. I'll pull one card. We'll pull it from the masculine and see what is in store for you, just in a general sense. Okay, forget about the love or anything. We'll just do a general one card. What kind of energy should you be working with over the next little while to make it, come into fruition for yourself? Right. Okay. So let's see. I'll draw one card. Then we'll take a look. One card, please, Spirit. Oh, you got 2 right off the hop. So you got a Hermit.
You lifted then.
You got the 3 of Pentacles. So going in and an engagement. It's kind of like 2 lovers looking for almost like somebody to share the wedding vows almost. But to acknowledge the union that you two may end up finding each other. I don't know. It's showing that there's another person. There's like a couple, like a man and a woman, going and asking the local town crier for information as to where they can find somebody that can notarize their union, whether it be a marriage or just a common law kind of state of union. And the Hermit will end up offering illumination for the direction that you need to go and find this work.
Faith and hope.
And I haven't had the Hermit come out in a long time. He's been hiding a lot, not being experienced. The need of illumination lately for a lot of people, right? But then you have the 3 of Swords on the bottom, so be very careful. Careful of the energy. This person that you might have met might be going through this experience right now, and it said plane, so you're definitely going over abroad. Okay, we all know that, right? They're confirming now.
Place from the ground.
A plane.
This action was called.
Boost.
The age between the 2 of you, right? So that they are working with you as well. Those are my energies and my guides, and I allow them to be heard, and their advice is allowed to be put on the channel because
And
they do
entering the eat.
help with it, when they can experience and help create a word or a sentence or whatever it is, right? But definitely a plane is going to be involved, and it's saying that much.
Into God.
In
So,
around the country.
but this person that you may be going through might actually be suffering from this. So just be wary that, maybe their heart's not mended completely yet. That they don't just attach to you because of a benefit or to make this feeling go away.
What do you mean?
Which is-
Like to
I would
commemorate.
keep a close watch on that because you don't want to get kind of duped by the broken-hearted mistress kind of thing, right? So there you go. So that is what I see.
So that they knew that.
Talking
So,
about this.
there we go.
Like silver wings.
Like silver wings. So yeah, everything can positively move forward for you if you so choose it, and when you want to make that jump and to be in part of somebody's life,
And
then
that's the rule. That's
if it's meant to be, it'll be. If not, then there's always something else out there that will be. Okay. So I'm putting my little cards away for now.
The fall thing.
Municipalities.
and
So
once
yeah.
again, he tried.
So just be positive. I saw the couple card, and you're kind of seeking somebody to confirm the engagement or the blessing of the
Tour the
the
best.
relationship that that you two are maybe pursuing to to go after later on after you get to know each other. Maybe you will. Maybe it'll be the call of the town crier announcing your wedding. Like they used to do in the olden days. They used to,
And
For that sake, we are-
say, "Oh,
They
town crier would go with all
harass
the dirty laundry kind of thing going on for energies." I really need to get a bag for this. All right, so
to speak first.
so you guys may hit it off and have a total connection that it's unreal, and then you end up wanting to get married. It's all in the cards for you if you want it to be. You want to make it to have a meaning or whatever for you.
Northing's present.
Cock sideways. Just
There. Okay. So just gonna blow out my candle here. Keep it for the next time. So just being aware. I try to be the best I can be and give you accuracy and results, like you saw with Elizabeth.
good old.
I had done that reading for her like 4 months ago, and it came into fruition within a month of her requesting it. So I sent it out to the universe to deal with, and next thing you know, she comes back, tells me that she reconnected with somebody from her past energy, which was in the reading as well.
Said,
Now, Elizabeth ended up going on a holiday, taking a trip to go and meet this person in person and see what the connection was like. And sure enough, as you saw earlier in this chat, that she is very grateful for the experience, that they are now official partners and dating and moving
Found
forward
them.
is what she really wanted to do with her life, is move forward with someone. She found him. I helped her put the energy out there. So, it's I told her exactly what she was experiencing, how it was going to happen,
Who do not worry.
and that's it. That's
"It's
all there is.
everywhere."
I'm so happy. If it's in Journey, they may still do that town crier thing. Yeah, you never know, right? You never know. You never know what's in store for you. But if you keep a positive note and it's something that you really want. Hey, you're 46, so am I. Hey, Martin, welcome to my world. Who knows? Maybe you'll go abroad and find a woman. I don't know. I can't. I don't see it right now. I think more that we need to be more focused on just going abroad first, and we can
No
always.
horse.
I can even do readings all the way back here, and you could be all the way in Germany, and we'd still end up having the connection like we do here, and be able to tell you, information that I tune into and how my energies work.
Tribulation.
15 months there.
Waves across the.
Right? So my energies are, they're tired too. They get tired. They get worn out. So yeah, so with no further,
Green Hills, that's what.
But in all of these,
right? So
Out of an office. This one.
yeah, so no one is repaying you. No, they don't. They don't. They say, yeah, I'll do this and I'll do that. And I have 4 people that have, donated, about $40 each, and that went right back into buying new cards, supplies for the reading, as far as the incense and stuff that keep that going, and that's basically it. I'm barely making it through on my own here, and people are just, taking advantage of it, and that's when I say no. So, violence. Yeah, no violence. So yeah, it's I usually get a notification whenever I get one, but I haven't had a donation to my account in over 2 months. Keep hearing it. There's I think a handful of people that have actually kept their word with it and have done it, which is nice. I appreciate them. They're the only ones that have really been keeping the readings going. So that's why randomly I will allow them to have their free reading, because they are subscribers and they do help out with donations. So I feel I can give them something for their service as well, right? And that's the way it works.
Do you know where
That's
your
how it is,
Father.
right? It's how I try to do it. Keep my honor, keep the accuracy at 100%, and still it doesn't seem to be enough for somebody to donate their time. 100% spot on all the readings, and I get to see it, but I'm not being greedy. I'm not being I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. It does though, But yeah, it sucks.
My duty was impact.
You know.
The activist,
It's water. Where he
But
left.
I'm gonna call this live stream off. I'm gonna take a break for a bit. I need to, kind of regroup. I'm feeling tired. I need to eat something in guy form.
which things, as in, this affects all of us.
Well, so do what?
Yeah, it affects all of us. It does. When I'm not in a good mood. But anyway, so we're gonna call this one out. We're gonna call it an end. So it's 3.5
Of
hours.
the children's safety of
And yeah. I never have a reading session that all my videos are like 3 hours. It never fails. 3 hours is like, kind of the cutoff line for me.
Jackalese.
But yeah, it's I don't mind doing it. It's enjoyable, but it comes with a cost, I guess. Just not,
Every non-super
I'll get some rest. I will. I'm gonna go and relax, have something to eat, and maybe a cup of tea and a, sandwich or something. I'll figure it out. But yeah, definitely want some rest. So I will say adios to you guys for now. We've pushed 3 hours, 25 minutes, and 33 seconds.
these concerns.
We're just
So
scratched
we'll
out,
call
so-
we'll call it a day here. And who knows? Maybe we'll do some spirit box energy later tonight, and we'll see how that goes. All right. So for now,